Gentlemen, I have with me some of the finest gamers in all of the internet. Today, we're playing Shadowdark RPG. Hello, boys. Good to see you.
Yo!
Good
So,
evening.
as we mentioned,
happening?
this is actually episode 2. We mentioned that this is going to be a one-to-one time game. So, if you followed last session, the heroes, if you could call them that, went down into a basement where they were to clear out a ghost infestation. They saw no ghosts. They saw rodents and pests. They saw traps to protect the jeweler's sanctum, but no ghosts, no haunting. They panicked in the middle of combat, abandoning people to die. They were disorganized, dysfunctional, but somehow they all made it out alive. So congratulations to them. They took what measly treasure they had, which was a couple magic scrolls, and they set out in downtime, in between sessions, to accomplish certain personal goals. Now, we have all of this tracked on the Discord. If you're not yet a channel member, go ahead and hit channel join so you can not only join along in this game, but keep up with what's happening behind the curtain. We had one of our goblins. He actually decided not to join us today because his character is being hunted by the guards, and he thinks that if he shows up today, the guards are going to catch him. So he's hiding out in some flop house, I think, trying to avoid detection. But we had a death in downtime, not even in session. Our poor half-orc fighter Corv. He was a bold warrior. He refused to back down from the giant centipedes. It worked out for him then, but I feel that maybe he got his confidence a bit too high. He joined the pit fights, saw that there was an opportunity to take on 2 basilisks at one time. He was instantly turned to stone and eaten. Yeah. So we have some new PCs joining us and a new player, but an old friend. So actually, let's go ahead and start with Vic. Vic, we haven't seen you in a while. Can you tell us your character's name and class?
I'm Vic. Got a human priest. He for relics and spread Draxas and destroy all evil.
There it is. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I'm gonna get my sheet.
Yeah, go ahead. Jack, can you tell us about your character?
Absolutely. I am looking slightly like this. I am Fizzleboom the Apprentice, Goblin Wizard Extraordinaire. Not just handsome and charming, but extremely lawful, dedicated to Saint Draxas herself, and a wizard.
Very cool. Ren.
Hey, Ren is a human wizard, young guy, early 20s, who's just in between semesters from the college and is just looking to get out and get some experience. So he's got his school uniform on, and he's really excited and ready to go.
Excellent. And Chenko.
Well, Tango's returning from the session. He is a human paladin who is lawful neutral. He's survived a lot of close brushes with death, so he's not taking any chances, but he's taking a second crack at this dungeon, hopefully to progress any further, because right now he's hopelessly broke.
Yeah, all of you are in desperate need of some coin. Some of you are close to leveling up. Some of you are starting fresh with 0 or 1 XP. So you have some catching up to do. But others of you have adventured a couple times, and you're right on the edge. But without 10 gold and a rank 1 grade for your sessions, you can't level up in just with just the XP. You're going to need that 10 gold and 1 week of downtime. Now, if you do poorly today, let's say, oh man, everybody got rank 1 last session, but let's say today you start throwing away your alignment and your class and just doing whatever you want. For example, Chenko, the paladin, if he says, you know what, I'm just going to push Fizzleboom into a trap so he can take the blunt force of the attack and I get to survive, that would be against the tenets of being a heroic paladin, and therefore I would grade him a 3 or a 4 for said behavior. This is going to bring his average of 1 down to like a 2 or a 3. That would mean instead of just 1 week of downtime and 10 gold, he would need 30 gold and 3 weeks, or 40 gold and 4 weeks of training, which means it is significantly harder for him to get to level up. So what this does is it creates a constraint on the player. It pushes them in the direction of choosing a class and an alignment and actually role-playing that instead of chaotic, stupid role-playing themselves whenever just following whatever whim they want. So that is one of the tenets of this campaign. We have some other rules in addition to that. We are using 1-to-1 time, which I mentioned. And then if you look on page 111 of the Shadowdark Core rulebook, you will find a list of other optional rules. We're using hunter mode, which means that our guys are going to be getting XP for defeating monsters, whether they kill them, talk their way out of a situation, or bribe their way. We are doing one aspect of pulp mode where you have no limit on the number of luck tokens you can have. We're doing grinder mode. You're only going to be getting back a number of hit points equal to a die roll from your class's hit die and a D4 worth of spells for any spells that were lost by the spellcasters. I'm thinking maybe I'm missing one. Do you guys remember if there was another one? There was a few of the optional rules that we're using, and they're all actually listed in the video description. So if you are curious,
mention the 30-minute torch timer.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, we're using 30-minute torch timers, and
that's the one I remember the most.
Yeah, and Jack, you were correct. Anytime a weapon die, I looked it up because I remember you brought it up, and I was like, well, let's just do crits for now. Yeah, anytime you roll maximum damage on your weapon die, you get to roll that weapon damage again and add it to the total. It's not just for crits. It's for all. So cheers to you guys. Good luck. You are currently in the city of Thane.
Is that two?
Yeah.
Is that 2 ways? Back at us?
Yes.
All right, guys. So I'll tell you what. I have a lead on a dungeon that the College Inscrutable monitors the entrance to, and they're thinking about lowering the price to 5 gold to get in. Might not be a very good option right now because we don't have any gold as far as I know. But
you guys are currently sitting at the Swill Tavern and you're counting coppers, trying to get a bowl of fish stew. And
I have a couple gold. I'm going to be buying some torches.
Oh, very good idea.
I'm replenishing the torches I used.
The Swill is in the South Side district, which is the lowest slummed out area in the entire city. And you guys are sitting around a table. You see that job board. And we did decide we were going back to the jeweler's place, right? Yeah. So
yeah, I think so.
You're looking at that job board, and that unfinished job, it's been there for almost 3 weeks now. You know that before you guys got there, some dwarf twin brothers tried to go down. They never came back out. You guys went down there, and you know why they didn't come back out. That place is a death trap. Some of the people you went down there with are scared away. They don't even want to try again. They think it's a guaranteed trip to the morgue. But you're hungry, and you're noticing that most of the people in the Swill, like, covered in a bit of mud. They reek of seawater because they work down at the docks. Ragged clothing. But there's someone in the corner who has brand new robes. They're a light pink, and they're very fine. He has the cloak over his head, but you can see that this guy sticks out like a sore thumb. He does not belong in a place like this. His clothes are far too clean. His hands far too soft. Something's off about that guy, and he's eyeing your table.
I think that guy's looking at us, guys.
Has any of us seen him before?
Well, his cloak is down over his face. You can't really see him, but you can see that his build is frail and small, and his clothes are really nice.
Can I like try to get like a barmaid or someone's attention?
You
Well, if
do
he
that.
looks well off,
You
maybe
do
he
that,
has some gold.
but
Maybe he's a mission for us.
without a tip, she's gonna glance your way and like try to read you for a tip or not. If you like flash like a pince or something.
Yeah, I'll give her a couple of copper, like I'll hold a couple of copper and go, hey, do you know who that guy is? He's kind of weirding me out.
I don't know. He's some fancy lord.
That's it.
He's been here all day. I
Give me
think
one of
he's
those
waiting for
coppers back.
someone.
We should talk to him then.
You want the coppers back? I'm gonna remember your face.
Yeah, you do well to remember my face. Yeah.
She has 2 coppers. She weighs them, like see if any one of them has been shaved a little bit, and she's like, this one's lighter, and she hands it back to you. Everybody comes here for the free Wi-Fi. I swear to God. She just walks off. Oh, what were you saying, Jack? Oh.
We should definitely talk to that guy. I'm going to approach this mysterious-looking man and say, hello, sir. I see that you're trying to conceal your presence, and I'm spoiling that utterly.
He pulls his cloak back. It's me. It's Dream. Remember me? I was looking for you and your friends, but I don't really see a lot of them. There's that one guy, Chenko. He's there. Are the rest of your friends dead?
I think I recognize you. All you humans sort of look alike to me.
All the nobles look alike to you.
Humans.
This is my city.
Oh.
You're a guest here.
Forgive me, my lord. Forgive me. I, of course, I remember who you are. That was just a little joke on my part. They put me.
I was hoping you guys could finish the job you started. Like I mentioned a week ago, I need my basement cleared out, and then you guys just kind of wandered off. Like, you were all fine when you left. Like, you weren't carrying any bodies with you, so like I don't know why you left, but you didn't come back, and I need this job done. So
our scars were more than physical. Yes, we will be returning. We will be returning. I know that I am a man of my word, and so is Chanko. We are honor bound to finish this job, aren't we, Chanko?
Well, the 2 of you, it's not enough.
Whoa.
I know because we've sent 2 guys down there to do this job. You guys know you went down there with like 4 or 5 guys, and it wasn't enough. So you're gonna need to.
Well,
Get some
circumstances being what they are, other people are away, they're occupied, things have happened, and I happen to have 2 new friends here, which are Ren and this other guy who I'm very confident is going to fit in very well with us.
Okay, well, if you guys have everything you need, I really need somebody to get rid of this ghost in my basement. So.
Oh yes, that ghost. Yes, we're right on that. That will be.
The future of my family's dynasty is at stake here. Do you take this seriously or not? There's treasure down there. Just go get it.
I take this one so seriously, sir, that I feel bound by honor to inform you that I don't think it's really a ghost. I think you're hearing machinery and illusions and such. I don't think it's really haunted. You're hearing the sound of traps and people dying. Did any of you Did any of us see anything resembling a ghost while we were down there? I don't think we did.
Well, not in the sections that we've explored, no. But of
You're
course,
right.
there's a lot to be seen. Let's not let's not be without our precautions.
We should go.
We've lost a few men already.
We should go back. As a matter of fact, we should go back right now. I think I need to pick up my gear, my torches, and my friends, and do a last minute check for any gear we have, and we can walk right back to your place right now, Mr. Draxas.
All right, I'll wait for you. And Draxas was my grandfather's name, so that's weird.
Well,
Are you possessed with a ghost of my grandfather?
He was just joking. He saw the wonderful archers in your dungeon, and that just reminded him of.
My family name is Bingle. His name was Draxas Bingle. My name is Jareem Bingle.
Pardon me. Yes. Excuse me.
Of the esteemed Bingles.
The esteemed Bingles?
Yeah, the Bingles were a big deal.
Bingles in town? Should I avoid
not to be confused with the undistinguished Bingles.
Right. Those are the cousins, and we don't like them.
There's a neighborhood called Bingleville on the other side of the wagon tracks.
Let's go. What could you possibly have to do that's more important than get rich?
Absolutely nothing. I think my friends agree. Do you all agree? Do you have anything to say?
I just want to pay my tuition.
Let's just go.
There it is. Well, guess what? Whatever treasure you find down in my grandfather's basement, you can keep as long as you don't mess with the magical forge itself, which is bolted down to the ground. So you don't need to, just don't destroy it. Don't try to take it. But everything else, everything you can pick up and carry is yours. Once that place is cleared out, I'm going to reactivate the forge. We're going to start making treasures again. Help me, help you, help me.
I like this plan, and I'm very enthused to be a part of it.
Excellent. If you needed to buy any gear, just go ahead and do that off camera, because we can just kind of move this along. Remember, we are on a time restriction. I want you guys to get as much treasure as possible. And
let's get moving.
So you're moving through the streets, and you're in the south side, which is the dock district. And as you step out of the Swill, you notice that there is a small group of inconspicuous but very tough-looking gentlemen. And as Jareem begins walking, they move along beside you, and they circle around Jareem. And he's like, "These are my guys. They're gonna make sure we get through this area safely." From what I hear, there's a lot of foreigners down here, and foreigners are trouble. So,
indeed, they are.
Yeah, you seem like okay.
I suddenly give him a side. Like, what kind of foreigners? Do they look like me or different foreigners?
You're all human, right? Except for Fizzle, right? Correct.
Yeah.
All people.
Yeah, you guys are all human. Okay, so you seem like a good foreigner, but the rest of us, we belong here, and this is our city. We share the city with them.
I was born and raised in this city.
Oh, first generation. I see. Yeah, no, that's really nice that you've come here, but there are a lot of your kind that come here, and they rob the shops. They anytime they feel like they're being wronged, they burn like the entire slums to the ground. And as long as I'm here, I'm coming with a guard.
I think that's entirely prudent and reasonable.
Yeah.
I do the same thing when I'm going to be around other goblins. It's terrible.
Yeah, I heard that
I want to spend my time around goblins.
I heard there's a goblin gang, and they're like organized crime. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I think organized would be a strong word, but crime, I'm sure they can make up for.
Yeah, they run like drugs, and they
disgusting.
They'll assassinate you if you get on the wrong side of them, which is why I brought these men. These guys are tough, but they're really expensive. So
how expensive?
Just to escort me through the slums, cost me 10 gold.
You're a high
Just
profile
walk with me.
target. Very few
Well.
people want to mug me because I don't look like I carry anything valuable.
Yeah. Well, with the armed guards, the hired security, you guys make it quickly to the High Cobble, which is where all of the 5 families live. And as soon as you make it to that area, the armed guards, they demand their payment, and then they walk off. Oh, well, we made it. We're finally in a decent neighborhood. He takes you to his manor, which you've seen before. And yeah.
If I may say something, next time we'll escort you here for 8 gold.
Okay, that's cool, but they have a reputation that like precedes them as well-trained security. I don't even know half of you. So
I'll remember you said that.
I mean, I hope that you do well, but I'm staying on the lock side of the door, whereas you guys are going in there, and I hope you do well. But I'm gonna be safe on the lock side of the door. If I just have you guys escorting me, I actually don't know how great you are at fighting things, and so
he thinks it's safe on the lock side of the door.
it is.
Lead the way. Lead the way.
He takes you down into the basement, and you see that wood door with like the silver filigree inlaid into it. He's got the key. Is there anything you guys need to discuss before you go in there? Maybe your plan of attack, any marching orders you have?
Yes, review what we have.
Let's do marching orders.
And we need to set up a marching order. I will volunteer to hold the torch because all I got is a quarterstaff otherwise. So I will happily hold a torch. And I think since there's only 4 of us, 1 should be sufficient. That way we'll stretch out our time as long as possible.
I mean, as long as everybody stays in the light.
All right. I'm going to mark myself as being the torch bearer. I guess I'll be in the center. Who's going to be first?
I can go first because I have a sword, armor, sword, and shield, even though it's leather armor. But sorry, Vic, your cleric, what AC does he have? Is he like a cleric that can tank, or is he like a more like a defensive caster killer?
I've got an AC of 14, so I'll be up on the front with you.
14. Oh, that's higher than me. Do you want to go in front?
Yeah, I'll go in
You
front.
could go 2 abreast.
Yeah,
I could go in front. Either way,
we'll go,
we should leave the wizards behind us.
Okay, so we have the
We could do 2-2.
right. So we have the 2 fighter type characters, and then we have the 2 caster type
2
characters. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
We have 2 wizards and then a paladin and a priest. Okay, so all right, let's have Ioannis.
So Fizzleboom has a torch. What spells do you guys have for this mission?
I've got Cure Wounds. I've got from Evil, and
brilliant stuff. I can throw down Alarm, Floating Disc, Hold Portal, and Sleep.
I'm a little bit new to this. I can touch somebody and make them fall asleep. Yeah, that's about it.
Very cool. All right, so he opens the door. Oh, let me get the timer ready. I don't want you guys to know exactly when I start it, so maybe I'll just ramble for the next 10 minutes, and you'll never know if the timer's actually started or not. It could be. The door opens, and you step into the shadows. Now, if you remember correctly, there is a winding path, and we're gonna reiterate what you see, just because there are new PCs here who haven't experienced this place yet, and so you leave through the basement where that door is, and you're heading on the west side of the wall, but the path turns south almost immediately, and you see after just a little while, a black marble, it's like onyx archway, and you can see, and some of you already know, that this is Draxas's image that is been carved at the top of this archway. It does narrow the path just a little bit, but you recognize the smiling face, the welcome greeting that Draxas has. Black marble archway. After just a little while, the path cuts to the east, and you're walking for a bit more when you see, again, another black onyx marble archway. It's got like a silly face. It's like, smiling up big. And again, it's the same wizard jeweler that you saw before. It's the former owner of this laboratory, which was used by Draxas to make magical jewelry. So he was a jeweler mage, and he enchanted jewelry. And your hope is that you can get a hold of some of this jewelry, because you were told anything that's not tied down, you can take. And so that's pretty great. You go past that archway and you turn north. And after just a little while, again, you see another marble archway. But this one is distinct from the others because it is white. It's white marble. And the face at the top is, just as silly and just as like goofy, happy. And it's Draxas, but instead of being black marble, it's white marble. And after just a little while, the path turns back west, and you are faced with a familiar sight. Fizzleboom, Chenko, you've been here before. You see a black and white tiled floor with like a chess pattern style. Black, white, black, white, black. And then it goes for about 30 feet across. And you can still see that there is a smear of blood on the wall that's dry. And you saw this before, but what's different this time is that there is a halfling laying, and he's sprawled out and kind of spun around. It looks like his face was removed, and you see fresh blood, maybe 2 days old, has pooled on the ground, and quite a bit of blood spatter that's fresh on the walls as well.
Oh no! I wonder if he has anything valuable.
Yeah, let's check.
You guys wait a second to confirm if I remember correctly. The black tiles are the safe ones here.
Yeah, black is safe.
Be careful of no stepping on the white tiles at all. Before we, let's not assume it's the same. Let's test it again really quick. I've got a staff here if we need a stick.
Okay, so you take your staff and you tap the black tile. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Good. Okay. And does this halfling does clearly look like he's been sheared by the blades that we were encountering last time? Kind of looks like that.
Yeah, definitely. His face was completely taken off, and like part of his chest as well. His armor just ripped open.
All right.
He does have a backpack on him.
Are we ready to proceed across? What do we got to do to stop it? Will we set off the trap if we disturb the halfling at all, or should we? Oh, that's a good question. All right, let's.
I think maybe we might want to pull him off of the tiles just in case, if he triggers a trap or something. That seems like it could be dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, he's on some pressure plates. Let's just take him off first to reset the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Maybe
currently he's about 10 feet away from you. I'm sorry, Vic, say that one more time.
Maybe we can tie a rope around his leg and drag him away.
I think at least one of us has a grappling hook too. If we picked up the crawler kit,
Does anybody have a grappling hook?
I'm checking if it's in it. I do.
I don't have I have rope but no grappling hook.
I've got a grappling hook.
All right.
That's
You-
very clever. Good job, Ren.
Yeah, they told me to be prepared for adventures. I'm doing my best.
You hook him very
You're
easily.
the first wizard I've seen who has a grappling hook. I
You hook him very easily, actually, and you grab his bag, and as you start to pull him, he slides off. He was already on a white tile, but you slide him onto a black one, and then you kind of like try to wiggle him over to another black one, so you don't just like send the blades down. And as you do, a little bit of his body hits the corners of the white as you drag him diagonally, and 2 blades at the same time. And now you're pulling a rope with a frayed end, and you see the halfling has been his arms and legs have been chopped off, and you're just holding a rope now. The grappling hook is on his backpack. He's about 5
he'll
feet
be a
away
lot
now.
lighter now.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least we know that it's still the white tiles that are dangerous. So as long as we avoid that, we can just walk over, maybe pick up what's left of him and just cross.
Do you do that?
Well, yeah, why not?
Okay, sure. So you hop from the black tile, you see this little halfling guy, you pick him up. He's really light. And no blood is coming out of him. It seems like he's fully bled out. Whatever like blood was there, it's already been, whenever the blades came down, they crushed, they just went through like meat and bone. There was no like juice. And so you're picking him up, and you can hear something rattling around in his backpack, but you quickly make it to the other side of this checkerboard. Now, you have about 15 to 20 feet to your south. There's a closed door. And those of you who were here last week, remember that was where the rat nest was.
Did
Across-
we clear that out to our satisfaction? I believe we followed that to its conclusion, or
Well, we killed all the rat beavers in that room, but beyond that was like a smaller room that was accessible only to smaller characters like goblins. And we
that's
had
right.
Jay investigate that, and then he went in, found another room there with some stuff, cages and bones, but then he didn't go beyond that. There were other places beyond that, but he didn't go.
okay, we maybe we'll circle back to that one this time. Let's continue on and see what else we can explore. But I don't like the thought of going into a place we can't escape from easily.
You see across going west another checkered patterned floor. This one you have experienced, and you can still see the corpse of let me make sure I got this right. There's a lot of these little tricky bastards.
Tricky little bastards.
Yeah.
Must be a goblin.
Yeah. Yeah. You see an electroshocked rat. It was burnt up. It was a couple of days old, maybe a few days old when you saw it last week. And the smell, it's a sickly sweet cooked meat. It's fully rotten, and you think that it touched a tile and got electrocuted. You are starting to realize that it's not about pressure. As you pulled that little halfling over that white tile, there was no clicking sound as a pressure plate went down. It was just the contact that made that blade come out. And there's no wires or batteries here or machinery that's going to make this electricity come. It's something magical, and just by touching a certain tile you will be electrocuted.
That is important to know.
I light some incense into my censer, my holy censer, and I start to move it around the room just to cleanse the air a little bit, make it smell a little bit.
Yeah, you light some sage. You sage this place. It does smell better, but you can see that across the checkerboard is a path to the north. It cuts to the north, and then just at the very edge of your torchlight, beyond the checkerboard directly in front of you, you can see the beginning of another.
Did we pass through 2 black archers and then 1 white one when we first came in?
Yeah.
And we've gone through 2 checkered rooms, and now there's another 3rd checkered room.
Oh, you've gone past 1 checkered pattern. You see this electrified floor. You don't want to go south. You want to go across this checkered pattern.
Let's
Yeah.
do
Okay.
That's where
Just
we
don't.
wanna-
Yeah, don't touch anything that's going to electrocute you. Which floor pattern do you want to touch?
Black.
Black. You hop across the black patterns. No one is electrocuted. You are now standing in between 2 checker patterns. One with the electrocuted rat. Oh, I see that my camera is mirrored, so it might be confusing for you guys. On the west side, there's a checkered pattern that you have never crossed, Fizzleboom or Chenko. There is a hallway leading up to the north, and in your torchlight, you can see that there are library stacks. And on the ground is like a gooey, is like a gooey slime that's like dried up. It looks like something took a dump on the floor or something. It's a big pile of goo.
Yeah, that was the centipede room from last time, but we didn't really explore that room. There might be things we can take there.
Let's go and explore that then. That would be my vote. Anybody got a better plan or any ideas? Do any preparations you want to make before we enter that room? We did fight giant centipedes there. They had mild poison, to my recollection. But our mighty half-orc, who is not with us today, handled them quite handily.
Oh, did you guys all like work together and help him out when he did that, or how did that go?
He was so heroic and strong that he did it single-handedly. Didn't need our help. By the time we even got to him, it was over.
Yeah, he was more keen on fighting than on being helped. That was the impression I got. Not that we weren't trying to help him.
I see. Okay, so
He
you
helped
guys were like
as
right
much
there
as
and you
we
were
could.
ready to help him when he needed it.
Okay, so Agile Monk's wondering, Vic, what are you playing? Joe is clearly here to wrangle the wizards.
I'm playing a human priest.
Very nice. So I will say, don't let these people in the chat ruin your day. If you have an opportunity to role play well, do it, because they're going to look for an opportunity to mess with you guys. We have a paired. Okay, so I can see the things that are posted on yours because it says, "Oh, an actual online campaign." Okay, so we step into the library and you see bookshelves. Now there's a couple wizards in this group, so like this is exciting. There's a bunch of goose that's been dried and splattered over some of the books, but you think that if you spent some time here, you might be able to find something of value. You see that we're in a long rectangular room. This is much bigger than any of the other rooms that you've seen so far. And there is a door that's closed on the western wall. You're coming in the center of the middle of this rectangle on the south side. And there are books and racks all along the rectangle. Just tell me where you want to look, if you want to look, or if you want to just get the mess out of here. You don't see any of those bug things that were attacking Corv last session.
So we do all have to stay relatively close. Keep that in mind because of the one torch we have. So I definitely want to be looking at the shelves, and Ren should be helping me. So I kind of think we should split into 2 groups of 2. Ren and Chanko and I will be on this side, and I'll be looking through books, and Chanko can be watching my back. And then on the opposite side, but within reach where the torch can be seen, will be will be
Yo-
Ren. And
Ioannis.
what is
Ioannis.
your name, priest?
Ioannis.
Ioannis. Ioannis. Sounds so dirty when you say it.
It's not like that.
Ioannis.
It's probably not that kind of Ioannis.
Ioannis.
Okay.
You like?
Okay. So you guys are both gonna light. You're gonna have 2 torches lit.
No. My intention was for us to be on opposite sides. I was actually, for some reason, under the impression that bookshelves would be close enough to one another for us each to check one. If not on opposite sides, then side by side, I would want to do it.
If
Stick
I
one
had to
torch.
guess, I would say that this room is about 100 feet across. It's like
Ooh,
the
Well,
lengthwise.
that's a big room. Well, I do have torches to spare though, because I stocked up on quite a bit. I can give you guys one of mine, so you guys could light one up.
That's
even
okay.
though
I've got one. I was told to bring lots and lots of stuff like that, so I've got a torch. I'll go and light one up real quick.
All right. As soon as you guys light a torch, make sure to erase it off your inventory. Okay. And so you guys spread out. You start looking at the different shelves, and you hear a faint, soft song. Twinkle, twinkle, little torch, I'm gonna lay eggs in your skull. And then the song stops. You're like, what the hell? It kind of was echoing around, but it sounded like maybe it was coming from the eastern side of the room. Who's going to the west side? Who's going to the east? Like, how are you guys spreading out?
I would say I'm on the west side and Ren is on the east side.
Okay.
Does that
So
sound?
we're on the west side, closer to the door that leads out of the library towards the area that we haven't been.
That sounds about right to me. Any objection? Okay.
Welcome, Meth BS. Good to see you, buddy. So Ren is on the east side, you said, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Ren, as you come over to the east side, you're looking at the racks. You can feel there is a light breeze coming from on that eastern side, and you see like the wall is actually sundered. It's cracked. It's way too small for a person of any size to fit through. But with your torchlight, you can look inside, and it's not quite easy to see everything because you're holding your torch up and you're trying to peek through a crack, and not a lot of the light is getting through, but there are some distinct shapes that you can make out. And it looks like there's a pedal operated machine. It looks like maybe a grinder of some kind in the center of the room, but that's from your angle, that's really all you can see. And then you hear another song. This time, Ren, it's distinctly coming from the northern wall, from where you are, like directly north from where you are on the east side. And it's the itsy bitsy spider is hungry for some flesh.
So I've got Ioannis with me. I just casually turn and begin looking at books in such a way where he's gonna be between me and that wall. And I'll just keep looking through books and pretend I don't hear that because that's scary and awful.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an intelligence investigation type D20 check. So you're
Sure.
going to roll your intelligence and see what you can find.
I am not inclined to just let that happen.
I rolled an 18 total.
Oh, very nice. So you're trying to position yourself between Ioannis and that song that's coming from the northern wall.
Opposite. I want Ioannis between me and the song. So.
Right. That's what I mean to say.
Okay.
And so you come around to the southern side of him, and you notice that there is a scroll that is it's pristine. It looks very nice, and so you snatch that.
Yeah,
You open
I
it
just
You open it up, and it actually roll a die for me, any die, and tell me the number.
any die. Okay. The number is 2.
The number is 2. Very cool. Okay. It is a cleric spell scroll. Clerics can have
Garbage.
spell
I throw
scrolls,
it
right?
away immediately.
Yeah, clerics have spell scrolls. And it's a spell scroll of command.
All right, I'll give my priest friend a tap on the shoulder and be like, "Listen, I can't read this. It looks like it might be more your kind of thing."
Fizzlebloom on the other side of the room.
Well.
Yeah, very
Hey, what
nice.
you got over there, Ren? Ren, what did you find?
Is my mic not working?
I heard you.
Oh, okay.
I heard you.
Ioannis happily takes the scroll up and
Very nice. Fizzleboom, on the opposite side of the room, you're right by this door that heads west, and you're searching around. You're looking through these books, and what I need from you is give me an intelligence check.
That will be an 11 altogether.
You're looking around and you notice that there is a stink. It smells toxic. Like it burns your nose a little bit. Like if you were to breathe too much of it, it might make you like a little faint or like lightheaded. And it's coming from that western door. It's stinky in there.
Oh, it smells like a family reunion in there. All right. I tell Chanko, oh, I smell something horrible in that next room through that door. Through that, you said it was the west door, Mike?
It is.
Okay, through that west door, I point to it. It smells terrible. We should definitely go see what that is.
Yeah, it smells like home.
So
Thank you,
let's clear
Meth
out this room
BS.
first before we go.
1 second, bud. So Meth BS, thank you for this. Let me know if you want to give somebody inspiration or disadvantage on something. You decide. We're always happy to mess with the players. So you want to fully investigate this room, and actually, even from your side, even where Chanko is, you guys can still hear that song. It cuts in and out. Somebody singing. The itsy bitsy spider laid his eggs in your nose. He wants lots of babies, and that's where they grow.
Wait, is it coming from? You said north wall. Is it coming like from behind the wall, or is it coming from the ceiling? Can we see? Because
it's echoing from that area, but you can't really tell. It's definitely from the northern face of the wall. It could be from a crack in the ceiling, could be from a crack in the wall. You're not really sure, but it's definitely on the northeast side of the room, and you can hear the song. It's echoing.
Like, well, just now, like Jack Fizzleboom, he was doing this with the torch. Can he see like a spider up there? Is it something on the ceiling?
Nope.
No spider.
I was wondering if we could even reach the ceiling with the light in here. Is it more than 30 feet high?
It is. You can see the ceiling in here.
We
It's
can
about
see
15 to
the
20. Yeah.
Okay, so we're hearing something, but we're not seeing anything just yet. Keep your eyes open and look for footprints in the dirt or dust. For all we know, we're reacting to an illusion.
All right. So you feel like you've spent, you've looked at the shelves. This seems like everything you're going to find that's useful to you in this moment you found.
Okay.
just a quick one.
Is that just this
Yes, Vic.
specifically, or have we now
You've scanned the room. Yeah.
room? Good. Okay.
Yeah.
When we lit the
then,
second torch,
Hang on 1 second, Fizzleboom. Yeah.
When we lit the second torch in Shadowdark, the second torch rides along with the first timer. Is that correct?
It does indeed.
We might want to snuff these torches and light up a fresh one at this point to get a new timer happening.
Once you start it, it's used up. And Mike doesn't allow us to start a new torch. We have to suffer through darkness.
There's going to be one round at least where you're trying to light in the dark, whether you purposefully snuff it or if it happens on its own. The things that can see you in the dark are waiting for you to not be able to see.
If that's not in the book, that should be its own rule. We'll call that Scudder for Dark.
Yeah, the Scudder for Dark.
And it's going to be
but that was a good idea, though. I thought that was a good idea to snuff it out first and light it on our own initiative. You know,
you can. It's just know that whatever's waiting for you is waiting for you to snuff it out.
It's going to be a disadvantage either way. So
yeah.
I think
well, I mean, the only thing we can control, if you're looking at it from this perspective, is that, you know, if you're going to do that, let's do it in a place where it's defensible. You know, we have some obstacles to defend or something. Don't do it in a place where we will get attacked, like in a tight corridor or something.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's your call. Where to next?
Well, in this case, should we go to the west door that smells really bad, or do you want to go through the checkerboard, the third checkerboard?
We should definitely check out the place that smells bad.
All right.
I don't want to be messing with checkerboards in the dark.
Me there.
Yeah, when you say it smells bad, does it smell like what does it smell of? Dead bodies or something, or does it smell
like garbage and rotting flesh? Yes, it could be undead. It could be many dead things. It could be, I don't know, an endless. Maybe it's the cistern of the sewer.
All right. Well, as long as it's not like methane or some gas that will, ignite with the torch and blow us up. You know, as long as it's not that, we can try.
If it's that, we'll know right away.
Yeah, we will. We definitely will.
It won't be your problem after that.
Oh, hopefully not.
Trying to play an intelligence of 16 with a wisdom of 5.
All right. So you don't have a thief, and so checking for traps, you would just do this with a normal dexterity check. Everybody can do everything, but you don't have the benefit of having advantage on that check from the thief.
Johannes.
IOANNIS, but okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm loving it. He rolled a negative on the fate die, so just let me know. Oh, it's gonna be a disadvantage if you're checking for traps.
We actually have no thief.
We have no thief.
You can check for traps regardless of whether or not you have the thief. It's just the thief has advantage, and so you would be rolling normally. But the fates, the gods of chaos, I think it's Shun the Vile, is currently watching you from the Nether and has decided that no matter what the next roll is, it's a disadvantage.
Oh, okay, that's brutal. So, assuming that we're searching for traps, I'm thinking intelligence is probably the best bet. So that means me or Ren are probably the safest bet. Ren, do you want to go or do you want me to go? I want to give you a chance to really earn your spurs, kid.
I think I'd rather see how it's done. I'm not really experienced in this kind of thing, so maybe I'll just watch from over there.
I've seen this done once before, so that basically makes me an expert. So this is disadvantage. I'm rolling.
It is disadvantage. Yeah, my ear trumpet has been struck by lightning. Has decided your fate.
Well, the lower of the two is 2, so that would be a 5 on the dice. So there is absolutely no chance that this is trapped. I would have seen it.
It's absolutely not trapped. There's no trap on this door at all.
I just throw it open myself. Oh, this is stupid. Open the door.
As you do, you throw open the door and you hear the sound of shattering glass. and you realize that like all over the floor are vials, some broken already, some freshly broken, and that chemical smell that was coming out from under the door is so much stronger now than it was before. It seems like maybe some of these like vials have been knocked off a table. You're looking in and you can see like there's broken furniture and shattered cylinders, graduated cylinders, and different alchemical apparati. Is that the right word? Sure. And you shatter some of these as you swing open the door. And Fizzleboom, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution check.
All right. I'm good at that, I think. All right. I'm not bad at that. Is it disadvantage or advantage?
This one's just normal, just a normal Constitution check.
Oh, 17 on the dice, which is 17.
Oh, very. I even had my sleeper die right here. I was like, how long is he going out? Okay, so it does smell like home. It's not so bad, actually. The dust from whatever powder was inside of there, it settles to the ground. Maybe it was once liquid, but all of the liquid inside is evaporated, and now it's just like a powder. And so it puffed up into the air a little bit, and then it fell back down. And you're looking into the room, and you see all those broken vials. You see the broken furniture. There's some old lab equipment, and this room is also a rectangle. It runs north to south. You can see that there is a shut door to the south, and you can make out there are rat holes in this room. Just like before, you were in, you, Fizzleboom, and Chenko saw the nest last week, and how there was like goblin-sized holes only goblins could crawl through. You see some of those holes in here as well. And scattered about the room are 3 dead rats, the size of like massive beavers. These things are huge, thick, fat, and they have made an absolute mess of this alchemical lab.
Yeah, sorry. So there's a door to the south, and then all these holes made by rats. What direction are they in?
On the west wall, there's a burrow. And
Burrow.
on,
okay.
Yeah, and then on the east wall that you're on, there's also a burrow, but it's more north from where you are.
Oh, okay. So there's another burrow, but then that leading to east. Okay, sure.
Yes.
On the same wall as us, just to the north of us.
Much further north, yeah.
And did I miss something?
Northwest.
Any other exits from this room, apparently?
Yeah, there's the south. There's a door that's closed on the south.
Got it. Thank you. Okay. Okay, what do you guys think? I'm
Did we
wondering.
heard
notice
that, Mike.
anything discernible about how these rats died?
It's hard to tell because the
Oh.
lights
Just went
go
out.
out.
Oh. Yeah, let's just read.
And-
I reached for a torch.
As
or
the
just-
lights
Forward
go
for
out,
initiative.
as the lights go out, just as the torch kind of flickers its last little spark, you see little red eyes glowing, and then the torch goes out. Let's roll for initiative. We are going to use the Shadowdark initiative, which means that the person who gets the highest on the initiative roll is first, and then we go clockwise around. Are you guys ready? Something's in the dark, and it's waiting for your light to go out. Roll your d20. Add your dexterity bonus.
I think you mean subtract your dexterity bonus.
Yeah, or subtract it.
That's what I like hearing. And it's dark, so we have
I've
disadvantage
got a
on this.
15.
Yeah, you no, actually not for this one. Not for this. Yeah.
Aha! I got 5 after my dexterity
15.
bonus.
I have
15? 9?
14.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like Ioannis is up first, and we will go clockwise from that. So Jack, and then me. All right, so the lights go out. Let the rolling begin. The lights go out. Remember, chat, if you want to destroy these characters, you just let me know by sending a super chat and telling me what happens to these poor bastards. Oh, and here we go. Meth BS. It seems that Shun the Vile is let me pull that up so everybody can see. Shun the Vile has again determined that the next roll is at disadvantage. So that's going to actually be, maybe, depending on what happens, Ioannis, it seems like what you're about to do is going to have a minus. Oh, you're already at disadvantage, so we're going to have a minus on the roll.
Mhm.
That's what we'll do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to light a torch. So
You know what we could
I'll roll
do?
twice
How
and
about
see what
this?
happens. It's
How about this? Until the light comes on, everything's at disadvantage. When the light comes on, the next thing will be also at disadvantage. There we go. We want it to have an impact. So go ahead and try to light the torch. It is a dexterity or intelligence DC 12.
I got a natural 20 and a 16, so we're on.
Oh,
Either way,
Let's go.
yeah, either way, you quickly light the torch with your turn, and you see. Actually, I have to look at the random account.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Yeah.
boys, this is going to be amazing. Yeah, we've got some fun. You light up the torch, and you see that the bloated, like disgusting dead rats that were in the room are not the only creatures moving about through this broken furniture. You see a table that was turned over, and scuttering behind it is another fat beaver-like mutant creature. To the north, 2 are crawling out of a hole. Across the way, 2 more are crawling out of the hole. You see 5 of these creatures moving with you in the room. Fizzleboom, it's your turn. There are some to the west wall. There's one in the center of the room, and then there's 2 on the north where I described the rat holes were.
Where are the 2 biggest ones? There's 3 groups of 2.
There's 2, 1, 2. There's 5 in total, and they're all fat and disgusting.
I'm going to attempt to cast Sleep, which has near range and fills a near-sized cube extending from me.
Yeah,
Would that affect 3 if I turn that way and go?
you can get 2.
2. All right, I'll take it.
All right, give me a spell check. Now this will be a disadvantage because Shun the Vile is interfering in your work. Whatever it is, you are mostly a lawful party, so, or maybe all lawful. I don't actually know everybody's alignment. I'm assuming here, but
I'm awful.
But Shun is convinced that we cannot allow success for this party. And so this spell check is a disadvantage.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, crap phone. I'm not there yet, but I will get there.
Soon we'll have Fireball.
2 dice in my hand, disadvantage.
Come on, buddy. What do you got?
Oh, nuts. That is not going to be successful. 7 on the die total.
You lose sleep for the day.
And did we start with a luck token? We don't have.
Oh,
luck
let me clarify. You can use a luck token, but you're going to re-roll both and still take the lower number here.
At least it's a shot. I don't want to fizzle
Yeah.
on sleep first thing.
Everybody gets a luck token to start every session with. That is according to the rules,
On
the
luck.
alternate rules that we're using.
Goblin luck. 9, yeah. So that's a fizzle on the sleep. Fizzle boom.
Fizzle
Oh.
At
sizzle.
least they didn't fumble.
Okay, so yeah, all the more fun because the party's in the room. Love that. So what we have here is an absolute nightmare. Your sleep spell, the most powerful spell at this level, is just gone from the party. It's
And I
now
got the luck token.
it's now the rat's turn. We have 8 rats. and there are 4 targets now. I will
Wait,
say
you said 5. I thought you said there were 5.
There are 5 rats in the room, and there are 4 targets. You guys are all potential targets for these rats. They're swarming in from every direction, from the north and from the west. They're coming at you all around. So we have 5 attacks going out, and I'm going to roll a d4 to see how these rats choose their targets. So good luck. Not great. The first attack is against Vic, but it's a measly 10 on the die. The next attack going out is a natural 20 against Fizzleboom. It's a natural 20. It's a natural 20. But we might have to pause here. We have a super chat from Mr. Ribs. I pray to the gods to reach my old preacher Ioannis, praying for his safety, praying that one day I get to see him again. Let his love spread to all. Let me know what you want, how you want that to manifest in the game, Mr. Ribs. Would you like him to have advantage? Would you like to give him a bless spell for free? You let me know. Send it in the chat. We'll make it work.
The next attack that would hit him will miss him.
Let's let Mr. Rib choose, but that is a good suggestion.
Thank you, Mr. Rib. That's
blame the fate die. He says. He said, "Don't blame me. Blame the fate die." Well, okay. Blame Shun the Vile, because that evil, chaotic god is messing with you guys. And so we have a natural 20 against Fizzleboom, my dude. I have some terrible, terrible news. This is a lot of damage coming your way because it's a crit. It's just a minor, just a little scratch. It could have been worse. 4 damage.
I happen to have exactly 4 hit points.
Fizzleboom gets just rended by one of these rats. That was the second attack. There are still 2 more. Actually, we'll have you guys kind of like divided off. So some of them were coming from the west. That was those 2, and they kind of hit this line. The way I mapped it is Chenko and Fizzle are in a line, and then Ioannis and Rin are in a line. And so maybe the middle one hit Ioannis and missed, and then one of the western ones came at Fizzle and hit. And did whoever lit the torch, did you sorry Vic, did you erase that off of your inventory? We have one more coming from the west that could we're gonna go evens odds. It could hit Fizzleboom or Chenko. Let's see. It's a natural 1 on Chenko. Yes, Chenko, what's up?
Yeah, I just want to check Fizzleboom. Does he have hit points left, or does he have 0 hit points?
I'm at 0. I believe I went down. Yeah.
Well, because I'm a paladin, I can still save him using my ability.
Okay, tell me, what does it do?
The ability is called, let me pull it up. It's called Inspiring Presence, and it says like allies within near of you rise from dying on a roll of 18 to 20 and regain HP equal to my charisma bonus, which is 3.
Okay, so when it's your turn to roll your death saves, if you roll an 18, 19, or 20, you come up with 3 hit points instead of only on a natural 20 with 1. That is busted powerful. So hopefully that works out for you.
I'm just like, brother, get up, don't give up right now. I'm just trying to pull him up.
Okay, and we got a couple more attacks going out. We have a 10 against 2 against Chenko. That's not going to work. And then one more. We have a 6 against Ren, which, again, these rats, like, maybe they're blinded a little bit. They weren't expecting the torch to flicker right back on so quickly, and it kind of, like, disorients them, and they're all attacking and missing. And Mr. Rib says, for his safety. So, let's see. Either a bless spell or a negate an attack, especially if it's a natural 20. All right, we'll negate an attack that would successfully land. We will have Saint Taragnus is now getting involved, which is Vic's. I think Vic's maybe having some technical difficulties, but Vic's god in the game, Ioannis's god, is Saint Taragnus, and so Saint Taragnus is now aware that Shun is getting like meddling in your affairs, and so now Saint Taragnus is interceding on either party's behalf, and hopefully can give can save him from dying for sure. Okay, I'm gonna mute his mic just for a moment while he's working on that. And then it's gonna go to Ren. What are you going to do?
Panic is the first instinct as I watch Fizzleboom get dropped down, kind of forgetting all of his training. I'm just gonna like lean forward and just try to like swat the rat in front of me, and as I do, I'm going to try to put it to sleep. So I have a single target spell that I'm going to be using on him. And if it succeeds, he will fall unconscious for some time.
Okay, so you just roll a d20. You need an 11 or higher on the die after you add your modifier.
Here we go. Ooh, that's not so good. That's a total of 9. I think I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right, you're going to use
With
your
my
luck
luck
token,
token.
which means Chenko and Vic still have a luck token, but Rin and Fizzleboom do not. Go ahead, man. Roll for it.
All right, that is even worse than the first roll, and so I would like to then take my movement and turn and just get as far away as possible from these creatures.
Sure. Do you want to run back through the door that you guys came through, or do you want to run to the southern door? Because you can get through both.
I'm going to where we came from, for sure.
All right. Yeah, you run out of this room, and it is now Chenko's turn.
Where am I standing relative to the enemies? How many?
That's a
do I
really
have in
good
front?
question. So you have 2 that are on your right side and 1 that's directly in front of you.
All right. Well, the one that's immediately threatening me, I'm going to try and hit him with. Okay, so Fizzleboom is next to me as well, right? Or around where I am, right?
Yeah, he's pretty close to you.
All right. Okay, so hopefully he can survive his save. I'm going to hit the one that's closest, basically.
Sure. Yeah. There's one in front of you. You can swing at that.
And I'm going to roll to hit him.
Yeah, you guys are in a lot of trouble because you haven't scratched these things yet.
Yeah,
Multiple turns.
Oh, okay, 16. Because I have a paladin's magic weapon.
That's true. So yeah, you swing your blade and you cut into this giant rat beaver monster.
Okay,
roll your
then
damage.
I roll for damage, right?
Yep, just a D8.
The D8. I have +1 because of the paladin weapon.
It's only +0 at your level.
I thought I got a second paladin ability when I was making.
Oh,
character.
you might have actually. Yes,
Yeah.
You did. You rolled that. That's correct. Sorry.
So that's 4 in total.
4 damage in total. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in a lot of trouble. Yeah, a lot. It's going to Ionis.
Yo. All right.
Ioannis is his name. Yeah.
Yep. So my connection was going real bad before. Did we get Fizzleboom back up?
No.
All right.
No, he's gonna die.
I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on him. Cure Wounds.
Yes, we need to not attack these rats again. Yes.
I need to get him up. He needs to put him to sleep.
Go for it.
I've got a +3 here, and I've got an 18. So I am healing for
a D6 of damage. D6 of healing.
3.
Okay, so Fizzle, you're back in the game with 3, and what do we have here? Fate roll is a plus. The malice of the gods is thwarted. Okay, so Shun is chaos incarnate, and more than anything, she likes just watching people squirm, and so she is now going to be granting an advantage. How about this, my ear trumpet? You choose one person to get a luck token. And Fizzle, you have a plus. You have 3 hit points. It's going to Fizzle, and it is your turn. There are 5 giant rats up. What are you going to do, man?
I stand up and I strike the nearest rat with my staff.
Okay. Yeah. Chenko just hit one and he's right next to you, so you can hit that one too.
Hit that one.
Yeah, go for it. Give me an attack roll.
Do I have disadvantage or anything like that?
No.
Very good. All right. I have rolled a measly 10 to hit.
A measly 10 actually isn't so bad. Let me actually I need to find the page number for this dude. Page 245. It's actually not so bad. The giant rat has an AC of 11. You just missed.
Just missed it. All right.
This fat, like hairy, slimy rodent, you swing at it and just completely whiff. And now there are 5 giant rats left in this room. And there are 3 targets because Ren ran away.
You ran away.
Okay, so we have a D4 is a 3 to the so it goes to a third person, gets a luck token. That for me, so Ren is number 1 for me, Chanko's number 2, Vic is number 3. And so not only is Saint Aragnes on your side, giving you any hit that were to hit you, especially a crit, but the first hit that it's going to hit you, I'll let you choose if you want to use it, but it will just miss automatically because of Saint Aragnes's benefit. And Shun is just having a blast messing with this party, and so now you have a luck token as well. Johannes.
2 luck tokens?
You have one. Yes, you have one from me and one from Saint Aragnes, and you have a nullified attack coming against you. You truly are the blessed priest. Okay, so we have 5 of these little turds available. First attack is going against Fizzleboom. It is an 11 to hit. Is that a hit?
Yes, my AC is 7.
Okay. All right. Yeah, your AC is so low. You only take 1 point of damage, though.
I lean into it.
Yeah. Okay. Attack number 2 is against Chenko. It's a natural 20. Wait, no. It's not because Ren's not here. So number 2 is Vic. Natural 20. This is exactly what the gods foretold. Because the crit that would have absolutely, I just smashed the mic, would have absolutely devastated your healer. Just the rat jumps, launches itself through the air. You see its fangs yellow and dripping with saliva. They come and latch down onto the priest, but the priest just holds his hand up like Neo, and the rat just stops and drops down to the ground. What? That was nuts.
Making the sign of the sword.
Okay. Rat number 3 is okay. I'm sorry, Fizzleboom. Oh no, it's only a 6 on the die though, so you're okay. The attack went against Fizzleboom. Okay. That's number 3. Again against Fizzleboom, we have an attack of an 11.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
Sorry, buddy. This one's for 6 damage. Again, one of the rats hooks your leg and pulls you down, and like you feel the pinch of it on your Achilles tendon, and you get drugged behind a table. You're small enough to be food. And the last rat is going to also attach onto you and try to drag you. Since you're already limp and unconscious, it's going to drag you easily towards the western rat hole. You see your little goblin friend get just slid across the floor, and he's just right there at the hole. And
at this point, does the paladin ability work again? Can I try to use it again to make him get up?
It's not something you use. It's just a passive effect. Anytime he's making a death save, whenever I think it's within sight of you or within near of you is what it says, then he'll be able to receive that benefit.
Okay, so I'll have to wait until he gets his death save. So I'll try and prevent them from dragging him to the hole, from being dragged into the hole.
Yeah, and so he's going in the direction of that hole right now. And Ren, it's your turn. You ran outside through that door. What are you gonna do now?
Within my movement range, is Joanna still fighting right there?
Is he still fighting? Yeah, I mean he's right by the door. You ran past him. Yeah, you could see him. He's like right there at the door or close to it.
So I'm
And
gonna try to
he's
just like
locked in.
poke out from behind him and like whack one of these things with my staff, but just try to like remain behind him as much as possible.
Okay, yeah, like kind of get like a little jab with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Give me an attack roll.
All right, here we go. Okay, so 2 minus 1 is 1. I rolled a that's a 1.
You rolled a
to hit.
1, an unnatural 1. Yeah. You swing and all you do is kind of like get caught in the door jam. You're just kind of trying to get to him. You can't do much. Do you
I'll
want
apologize and back up.
I'm sorry. And then you step back. Chenko, there are 3 rats by you. 2 have taken the little goblin and scuttered off to that western exit.
I want to try to prevent the goblin Fizzleboom from being dragged away. I want to hit one of the 2 that are trying to drag him, preferably the one that's more wounded.
Yeah, there is one that's more wounded. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
All right, I'll do that then. Yeah, attack roll. Come on, +1 to attack using the mice. All right, 11.
That is a hit. That's exactly what you need. So yeah,
Okay,
you
thank
rush
you.
over and you slash at that one.
All right, now D8. Hang on. Where's my D8? D8 damage. +1. That is 6. I rolled a 5 +1. That's 6.
You see the rat that's already damaged, and you just poke him in the side, and it doesn't take much. He just kind of falls limp. Like you just kind of barely stab him quickly, a quick little pierce, and he just stops moving. The other rat still has your friend. We finally have defeated one of the rats.
Rats.
Vic, it's your turn.
Yeah, I need to jump into the action here. Can I pass off my the torch to Ren as a free action?
Yeah, if you send it back through that door, he did step back, so you would have to move over to him, and then at that point, whatever on the west wall is out of your torchlight.
No. I'm just going into attack with my sword.
Okay, so I assume you're going for the one that's dragging your friend off, or are you going to fight with the 3 that are still by you?
I'm going to go for the one that's dragging away Fizzle Food.
Yeah,
Please don't leave me alone.
Don't.
Is it Fizzle Boom or Fizzle Food? I'm pretty sure it's Fizzle Food.
Yeah, it yet to be determined.
I've got +1 here. That's a 12, so that's a hit.
That is a hit. Yeah, you rush
hit?
up and you
Well done.
slice this thing.
D8.
Yep.
Oh, 6. I'll do a 6.
6. You actually slice into the back of this thing as it's like trying to pull. You slice into the back of it. You cut it right along its spine, and it just opens up. It unfolds like a book, and you have destroyed that rat. It is now Fizzleboom's turn. Fizzle.
I don't feel so good.
So you are unconscious. We
Yeah.
need from you to roll a D4 for your. Do you get to roll the D20 right now?
No. Does the paladin ability help him now or no?
It will help him when he makes the death save. Do you start with a torch timer roll, or do you? How about this? We'll make the ruling, and I'll make a note about death saves, and I'll look it up. But for now, I want you to roll a D20. On an 18 through 20, you pop up with with 3 hit points.
As far as I'm aware, you should be.
That would be
have a
a
D4
6
rounds.
on the die, so no.
Okay, so roll a D4 for your death timer.
Yeah, I did.
How many do you have?
1.
1. Okay, so this is how it works. So you roll it, and you have 1 full turn after you do the death timer. I know for sure. So
So
I think
I
think
die unless somebody revives me before my turn comes up.
unless somebody revives you. But guess what?
No pressure,
guys?
guys. No pressure.
Guess what? I have 3 rats left, and I am going to, according to Shadowdark rules, I am rounding down, and so we are going to have a morale check here, because half rounded down. If they can get a 15 wisdom, what is their wisdom? Their wisdom is +1. These things are wise
Wise
beyond their years. Oh, and somebody gets a advantage. Somebody gets a luck token. Meth BS. You decide who gets a luck token. A natural 1 on the die. Natural 1. I don't even know if you guys can see that. The 3 remaining rats scatter. Everyone get. Oh, that's a random encounter. Everyone gets 1 XP.
Yeah.
And we have reached halfway through the session. And so we are going to be taking a 5-minute break, stretch, go to the bathroom, do what you have to do. And when we come back, we'll see who MethBS gifted that luck token to. And we will see how the party handles the situation. See you guys in 5.
See you guys.
For the record, everybody, I would like to state that I have a backup character ready to go, and her name is Petunia.
Oh, nice. So maybe you are going to be Fizzle Food.
Excellent. Meth BS. I see that you gifted that. Number 2 on the D4 is Chenko. So Chenko will have an additional. This is great. Chenko already has a luck token, and so did Vic. And so both of them that already had it, they both are the receivers of additional luck tokens. I love it. It's so funny. So Ioannis will have 2 luck tokens, and Chenko will have 2. When he gets back, he'll learn that. Guys, I really appreciate you joining us here today. Pardon the bathroom break. We are human. But I enjoy the fact that you guys have been so engaged and like messing with people. It's hilarious that he was like, if somebody crits on Ioannis, I want to use that D20 to save him, or like to negate that attack. It like I saw on like my D3 here a 2, and I was like, oh, that's Chenko. And I was like, oh wait, no, Ren left already. He's not a target. It's actually, and then it just, the fates told the story. That was so funny. Okay, awesome. Well, Malachi is going to join us for a little bit. Very cool. He's going to get some food. We're happy to have you come hang out with us, guys. Yes, this is a blast. I'm having so much fun. Taylor's back with his muscles. Yeah, Chenko, you actually are the recipient of the luck token. Now,
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
yeah, that was actually Shun the Vile,
Really
the
appreciate
chaotic
that,
god,
man.
giving them out because the way Meth BS is determining who gets the die and what kind of die it is all through chaos. It's all through random dice rolls. And so Shun the Vile is here. Saint Taragnus, on the other hand, had just straight up gifted you that blessing of like not being attacked. So I think everybody's back. Jack is here.
I'm back. I'm still dying.
Okay, just one more thing I'm looking for here. Okay, so as you guys are trying to like recoup and get your bearings on what's going on, you see some torchlight flickering, and it's coming from the southern door, and you hear some footsteps as they approach, and you can see there's fire light coming from the crack underneath the door. And slowly, the door creaks open. Standing before you is a human woman holding a torch, and strapped to her back, you can see, is a short bow. Describe what you look like, Roxy.
Yo!
And tell us your character's name.
Hi guys, my name is Victoria.
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 Oh, Victoria. Okay.
Yeah. What are you guys doing here? It's being a slaughter, my friends. I'm here by myself. I'm so scared.
How long have you been here?
I've been
We
here.
weren't told there was anyone else.
I think
Was there
I've been
another
here
entrance?
a day or something. I don't remember. I forget about my time. This is my last torch, so I guess I have to be here like one day or something. My friends, they are all dead.
You guys did see there were new dead bodies here. There was a halfling on that first trap that wasn't here last week. And fresh blood had been like spilled all over the ground, and you accidentally amputated him into pieces as you moved him about. That maybe that's what she's referring to. You're not quite sure.
Do you know any halflings at all?
Yeah. The halfling is my first one in my crew that died. He's slaughtered by the chainsaws.
You know, in halfling culture, sometimes they lose face and then they can't really be around anymore. So that's kind of what happened there.
He had to get it off his chest, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, he did get
saw
chopped
him
in half.
die. Yeah, it was very scary. And my second friend, he's an elf, and he got poisoned by the smoke. I quickly ran, so I didn't get affected by it. I'm the only one left.
Well, we can
Yeah,
use all the
it
help
seems
we-
that she's been hiding in a room full of cages, and there was a bunch of skeletons in this room. and that's where you've been hiding for the past few hours. You've been down here for about 12 hours.
All right. Well, nice to meet you. Good luck.
24.
Wait. Can you please can you guys help me and we get out of here together? I don't ask anything else, but I just want somebody to be with me so I can get out of here. Please.
There's no reason not to. I mean, more is the merrier, actually. Helps our chances with survival. By
Vic,
the way,
what were you saying?
What profession are you? Are you a fighter or a magic user?
Time out for 1 sec, guys. Vic, what were you saying?
Are alignment languages a thing?
Sure.
I make some sort of lawful good alignment language hand signs towards her, and sort of see if she knows it and responds.
Roxy, does Victoria, does she know anything about the lawful secret language of the lawful people? Is she lawful herself?
No.
She doesn't understand what you're. Yeah, she doesn't get any of those little signals.
What is that? I don't understand. What do you want?
Chenko, what were you saying, buddy?
No, I was just asking Victoria. I said, okay, we can come and help us out. But I mean, what is your profession? What do you do? Are you like a fighter or a magic user, a thief? Just asking what.
Oh, I will cheer this group up. I am a bard. I do dance. I do singing, and I do a lot of things to cheer the group up. Also, I have my beautiful wand that will cast some magic sometimes. It's very helpful. I'm very helpful to my former group, and I will be helpful for you guys too, I believe.
Yeah,
I've never seen a bard in this universe before, but it's the first time I've seen one, so I'm very, very impressed. But I want to go help Fizzleboom. Is he still alive?
Yeah, we had to take a pause. So, of course, he's not going to die while we step away. So he rolled. He failed to get up. And so the rats fled. And Ren, it's your turn.
Is there anything I can do for him? Can I stabilize him somehow?
Absolutely. So it's a DC 15 intelligence check.
Okay, so I run over and go over everything that I know about that and try to bind up his wounds. Let's see. I rolled a 14.
Oh, so close. For a wizard, you just couldn't seem to figure out how it was done. Now coming around, it's now Chenko's turn. Chenko.
What can I do in this situation? I'm not.
You could try to stabilize him.
All right. Well, let's do that. What do I need to do?
You roll an intelligence DC 15 roll.
Oh God,
for first aid.
Intelligence is crap. It's DC 15, right?
Yeah, and everyone has a chance to save him. No.
That's
he's
a fail.
going to die.
That's a fail. I have a negative modifier on an already low roll.
Sure. So yeah, he's in a really bad place right now. Victoria, you see their friend is on the ground. He's bleeding out. He's dying. Is there anything you can do to help him?
Yes, I want to give him a luck token.
Okay, you can give him a luck token, which will allow him to reroll his death save if he fails. As a bard, how would you grant this little blessing of luck, which is one of your class features? You can give out luck tokens.
Yes, I wanna do some inspiration. I inspire him. I mean, you can do it.
He's dead. He's dying. He's bleeding on the ground. You can get up. I believe in you.
See the light and you follow it, and my strength will bless you.
Okay, very cool. So you give him a luck token, and if he fails his roll, he can re-roll and attempt to roll again. But Vic, you are the priest. Did you lose your heal spell already?
No, I didn't. No, I used it.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's all good. Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, and that's a 19. O giver of life,
Very
whose
nice.
mercy mends that what is broken, thou purest the balm onto the wound of the wearied bone.
Excellent. Roll a d6, and that's how much healing
Dos.
he gets 2. Fizzle boom. You're at 2 hit points. I hope you're with us. You also have a luck token that was granted to you by Victoria the Bard.
I was having the most horrible nightmare.
You had a couple of them
I heard
today.
the voice of an angel.
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, hello!
Madness.
Are you here to kill us? Everything's been here to kill us so far.
No, I just gave you a light.
Oh, thank you. We could use that.
So you have a moment now. This room is empty of threats. Everyone that was in that fight got 1 XP. And you have a chance to look around a little bit and explore. Sadly, Victoria, you do not get 1 XP because you are not in the fight.
Okay.
Stolen valor, eh?
Stolen valor. All right. So,
But you do get to write a song about it.
correct. So, what's the plan? What are you guys going to do?
Where are we again? I kind of lost track.
You're currently in an alchemical lab that was just ruined by a bunch of rats. They smashed down some old chemicals and potions, and it seems like the powders like poisoned a bunch of them, and they fell down and died. You shattered a bunch of them and made a bunch of noise, and drew the attention of some additional rats, which you just fought.
Are there any any vials that haven't been destroyed? Anything that's like left around here that seems
Sure.
lootable?
Give me an investigation check. It's just an intelligence check. Sorry.
Sweet. All right, rolling intelligence. I should be good at this. 12.
Okay, yeah, you do find a vial with some blue powdery residue on the inside. It's a glass vial. It looks like a little. It's a long cylinder. Some caked blue powder.
Anybody hungry? Is it powder?
Got to reconstitute it.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do with this. Well, I'll pocket it and save it for a rainy day, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
Good idea.
you do that. As he's like looking around for this, like any broken vials, you guys do see like there is the path to the south through that door, and there's a coat rack, and you can see that there is a purple cloak hanging on the rack, and in the torchlight, it's like glistening, almost as if there's specks of gold and glitter all over the cloak. It's kind of clumped together, almost like a mold has grown. A sparkly, glittery mold has grown in the years since this robe was last used.
Do you guys think that this is the jeweler's robes?
Well, I think it's worth investigating whatever it is, and we should definitely take it. I think that's
Chenko.
because whatever we find is ours to keep, except for that
Absolutely.
magic forge. Even if we disassemble it, that was very clear at the outset.
Chenko, what do you want to say, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, the robe is on the wall, or where is it
It's on a rack.
located? On a rack. Okay. Since we want to try to see you interact with it because it has something on it, mold or whatever it is, can I take my 10-foot pole and try to like prod it and move it out of the rack without touching it physically with my hand?
You have a 10-foot pole and you lift the robe off of the rack. As you do, you feel there's something heavy. There's some weight something's in the pockets of this thing, and you pick it up, you pull it off the rack, and the yellow glittery powder puffs up into the air about 10 feet away from you, and then settles back down right as the torch goes out, and everything is black.
Light torch. My poor heavy.
Just in time. I was about to ask, who has a torch again? None of us, apparently.
Yeah, does anybody have a torch?
I have a torch, but I'm holding the
I
pole.
can scramble to light one, yes.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a disadvantage, DC 12, Dex, or Intelligence, whichever you prefer.
I think more than one of us should attempt to light a torch. I am going to, because I still have 3 torches in my inventory.
I'll go for the second torch.
All right.
I have a luck token because a lovely lady happened to gift me one, so I may use it now.
Nope.
Oh!
You got a first try?
18 on a disadvantage
Nice.
by my dice. for
Thank
19,
goodness.
15.
Come on, Fizzle.
Excellent. All right, so you light up a torch and make sure to erase that off of your inventory, and you are in a room with all this broken glass. You've been here for about 45 minutes. You did find some blue powder. You found this cloak. A bunch of the yellow dust blew up into the air and then kind of fell down, and you know that inside that cloak there's definitely something heavy, something precious in there.
Let's have a look at what's in that pocket.
Yeah, we'll just
Are you
bring,
gonna go
bring
up to
the
it?
cloak over and
Yeah.
let's have a look.
I'll
All
walk
right.
over and I'll reach in.
Inside the pocket, you see a rolled up vellum. Inside, there's a little string wrapped around it. Inside the pocket of this robe, there's a little green string wrapped around this vellum, and there's a wax seal with a D on it,
Jesus.
and a jade medallion. Huge medallion. This thing is probably, if you were to sell it, probably get 10, maybe 15 gold. Amazing. And engraved on it is a D. Everyone gets 1 XP.
including me.
Yes.
I love that XP gets doled out in the moment like that. That is such a cool feature.
Yeah, it won't matter because you can't train. But unlike AD&D, you can continue to receive XP even after you've hit your level cap. Keep that in mind. You could be up to like 20 XP and still be level 1 because you got to spend the gold. And I'm back. Malachi, dude, what is up? We just, a vellum is like a rolled up scroll. There's like a green wax seal with a D on it. And there's also a green medallion with a D on it. And this thing is precious. It easily could be sold for 10 gold, maybe 15 if you could find the right buyer. And Meth BS, thank you, buddy. I haven't been saying thank you for all of these donations. Thank you guys. This is so cool. I've been so obsessed with like how you guys are affecting the game and how much more fun this is for me as the dungeon master that I have forgotten to say thank you for all of these donations. Guys, thank you so much. You're amazing. You're making this game so much more memorable for me. So
Yeah, I totally appreciate losing my sleep spell because you gave me disadvantage.
So here we have the fate die was a blank one, so everyone just avoids trouble. No problems here. Very nice. How about everyone receives 1 XP whenever the fate die is blank? No trouble here. Everybody gets 1 XP.
Hey.
Now you have a choice to make. The new torch timer is lit, and we need to make a choice because, guys, you have 1 hour and 10 minutes. We spent the past 20 minutes talking about some yellow sparkly dust. What are we gonna do?
All right.
Can I take a look at that vellum.
Yeah, you pop it open, and it's very clearly for wizards, and it says, to burst a ball of fire, simply swing your hands in this motion, blow out, and say these magic words. It is a scroll of fireball.
My little goblin ears go like straight up. Oh! 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 Best
Vic,
the real wizard handled that.
Oh, you
So.
got to support.
Vic,
Whoa.
bro. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about this. You're cheating over here. What?
Doesn't do
Thanks,
anything.
buddy.
Doesn't do anything.
No, you got to give me something, bro. What happens here? You gonna give out a luck token to somebody? To yourself?
So Saint Taragnus really likes me. Nah.
He loves me.
No. I don't know. I've got no idea.
You can give
Literally
a luck token to somebody,
bribing the
buddy.
I'll tell you
DM.
what,
That's messed up, bro.
I've got it. On the next random encounter, it's on a 1 or a 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. I love that. Yeah, dude. Let's go. All right.
I'll take the that scroll and reluctantly hand it over to the more experienced of the wizards in the party.
Oh, Fizzleboom, you receive a precious item, a scroll, a fireball, every wizard's dream.
Whoa.
You can use it once, disappears, or in downtime, transfer it to your spellbook and use it every day. But there's always a risk that the scroll gets wasted. That does happen. But even a level 1 can cast fireball in Shadowdark. You're not limited by your levels. Once you have it.
Well, we're just gonna tuck this away for the moment. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate the wisdom of your actions, and for entirely unselfish reasons, I will use this to the betterment of all.
Well, I'm nothing but a team player, and you seem like you got this figured out. So
I'm glad I look that way.
Boys, we got boys and lady. We have an hour and 8 minutes. Where are you going?
What are our options in this
along
room?
the way, same way?
You can go south through the
north.
door and see what lies south. You can backtrack and go through the library back to that checkered path. But Victoria can tell you that door leads to the far side of the third checkered path because she had to traverse across it, and her friend got poisoned when he stepped on a black tile.
I knew it because of the
It's
arches. The
inverted.
first two
Okay.
were black, and the next one was
Third
white.
one was white. Yeah. Let's continue south. Everyone knows.
Clever. That was a very clever observation. And now that we know, knowing is half the battle. The next is not tripping and falling while walking across them. I think we should proceed to the south just to look around, in case, Lady Victoria and her poor deceased friends missed anything.
Sure.
I understand she might have been slightly distressed while alone.
You open the door heading south, and you're in the hallway. You can see that the hallway, you're coming from the north of this hallway, and you can see that it runs east to west, and you look over to the east, and there is that third checkered path, and you can see there's an elf whose skin is pulled back and its hands are clutched around its throat, choked to death with poison. There isn't a pathway directly to the south, and you can see about a dozen giant rats. They're all standing at attention. There's 6 on one side of this room and 6 on the other, and all of their hands are up by their forehead.
Saluting.
I salute them.
Are they?
Are they
tend
looking at
to-
us?
No, they're looking at
Yeah.
each other. It seems like they're looking at each other.
They haven't noticed us.
They definitely see you. Your torch lights up this entire area. You can see them very clearly. They can see you, but they are standing at attention with their paws up by their foreheads as if they're saluting each other.
Are they in our ways to?
Well, if you go south through this hallway, you would enter their room. If you go east, you'll head to that poison checkerboard in the direction that you guys came in. And if you head west, you'll head into an area that you haven't even seen yet because you were hiding in a room to the south. There is on the third checkerboard, just on the west side of it, if you were to have crossed it coming from the entrance, you'll see there is a door to the south. And this door is where you were hiding. It was a room full of cages and skeletons. This room was reported to you guys last week by your scout, Screwtape. And you hear a voice from the rat room. And it says, "Come before the Rat Queen. Make peace and work toward a brighter future."
I
Yes,
think.
Chenko.
I think.
Sorry, I just didn't hear that part when you talked about the skeleton, the room with the cages. Where was that located again? Because we're at a crossroads. To the east is the third checkerboard with the poison. To the south is the room with those rats that are saluting. To the north was where we came from with the room Alchemical lab. To the west,
Hang on, buddy. Hang on, buddy. Time out. If you were to cross the third checkerboard running east to west, just as you crossed over it, there is a door on the south side of that hallway. It's not far from where you are. You could walk over to it. That's where Victoria was hiding for the past few hours and burning through all of her torches.
Okay. So there's a door on the south, but that's not the same southern.
Yeah, it's
outlook
more
as
east.
the rats.
Yeah, it's more east.
All right.
Are these rats more or less identical to the ones we just fought?
They are, but they are. You haven't seen the other rats show any sort of personification. These guys are standing at attention and they're saluting each other.
Are they wearing anything? Are they just still? I mean, even though they're
They're just rats.
They're
Yeah,
just
they're
rats.
not wearing any clothes. But they're obviously not just rats. They're doing this at each other, but
Fizzleboom, do you want to try to say something as our party lead?
I think we should douse them with oil from here and set them on fire.
do that and you will have brought about war from the Rat Queen.
We have not exactly had friendly diplomatic relations with the rats thus far.
Mistakes were made.
We need a gesture of good faith to proceed in any direction.
The consequences of our failure to eat the goblin have resulted in parley.
Should we just avoid it this way? We go check to the west room that I haven't even.
I'm strongly
been to.
still inclined towards dousing with fire.
Do that, and I will surely seek retribution.
No. It's friendly fire. Fire is good. Fire is a friend.
Hey, Fizzleboom. Hey, Fizzleboom. Maybe just relax for a quick. Hi, Miss Rat Queen. Hi.
Do you go in to the?
Yeah, I'll step up to the door a little bit, but I'm not going all the way in.
As you step up to the door, the rats finish their salute. They step away, giving you. They kind of like form like a little pathway, and you can kind of peek inside. Are you holding a torch?
No.
Okay, so you can see like a little bit of this room. There's some broken tables and some broken chairs. It's a long rectangular room, but you cannot see whoever it is that's saying parlay.
Miss, can I get that torch for a second? I reach back towards Ioannis.
No, Fizzle's got the torch.
Oh, well, I mean, whomever.
I've got great news.
Don't.
So Shun in the ether is had a lot of fun making things difficult for you, and really enjoyed seeing you guys have these blessings, and is now wanting to take them away. You lose your luck token, and so it says it's 5 on this on the D6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, coming around, it is Fizzleboom that is going to receive this blessing. If you would, you lose your luck token because she is granting you a disadvantaged luck token. So the one that you had that was given to you by the bard is gone. I think maybe Shun is not too happy with your little involvement, Bard. You better watch it, Victoria, or you're next.
Thank you. You saved me from that great misfortune. Victoria, were you an elf or a human?
I am a human.
You're a human. All these tall, pale skins.
Yeah, it's a bunch of humans and then the goblin. So yeah, you can see into the room, but Ren, you can't make out who it is that's saying that. They're on the far side of the room. Yeah, okay. Step forward into my throne room and negotiate a treaty of peace.
I will. I'll step forward. I grab the torch just so that I can kind of cast a light into the room.
Okay.
Does she look the same as the other ones?
No. You see on a massive, like a beautiful actually a purple sofa with ornate wood legs and a nice fine like decorated back. It's kind of weighted down in the center as you see this massively fat lady rat. She has some baby rats nursing on her several nipples that are like running parallel all the way down her underside. She's set up like, and you can see her belly is just fat and pregnant, full of more babies. And on her wrist, you can see there is a ring with a fine jewel set into it. And it would fit around like a human finger, but her rat body, like, she slipped it on and like her fatness just kind of like grew up around it. It's kind of like cutting off the circulation of her wrist, but you can see it's got a fine jewel. It seems that she's gotten a hold of some of the treasure in here, and it's given her some kind of sentience.
She looks flammable to me.
Watch your tongue. Speak this way one more time, and we will have war. And you see,
no one's gonna burn you.
You see, like, she's got 6 rats in this room with her. She's a big girl. Chenko, what's up, buddy?
Well, seeing as she wants to talk and she's capable of talking because of her bracelet, I just want to ask her a very quick question. I said, we're not here for you. We're here for some ghosts. Have you seen any ghosts, or have you seen something that looks like a forge?
I don't know what a forge is, but I do know a ghost. And yes, it haunts the halls.
Where is it? And what can you tell us a bit more? How did it come about? Is there anything? Has any one of you experienced?
We've seen
before?
it. It does the same thing every time. It runs and sneaks, and then it starts to do battle with something. It falls into a hole, grabs its chest, and then dissipates.
Have you ever seen it attack anybody?
No, it does the same thing every time it appears. He sneaks along. It does battle with some invisible foe, falls into a hole, grabs its chest, and dissipates.
Okay, that's interesting.
And then what does it
Have
do?
you seen anything that looks like a big machinery?
No, but we are held back by there are certain obstacles here, things that are very dangerous. To the north, there are the dangerous water. If we try to drink from the dangerous water, we die. The water pulls us in, dissolves us into water, and we die. We have to be careful not to step down that hallway. We've learned our lesson. The hallway that it has the different color floors, the black and the white. Very dangerous. And of course, the room with which you just came out of. The poison air room. So we get around these by burrowing and making our own ways, our own hallways. Here's what I want from you. And this will bring us peace. There's a singing spider. She is deadly. I want to eat her. Bring me her corpse, and I will allow you access to my kingdom. Unfettered.
And that will lead us to the way out?
I don't know. She stops me from going too far. I hate her. I hate her. I want to eat her.
If she's deadly, after you eat it, are you gonna die? Because she's...
No. I am the Rat Queen. I am the most I will be the Rat Empress if I can destroy the spider who is my great nemesis. Yes, Goblin.
Out of curiosity, does the singing spider have a piece of jewelry that I might recognize her by, similar to yours? This beautiful bracelet you have.
I don't know.
Oh, never seen her up close, I understand.
Never. All I have are the reports of my children.
But if you saw a matching bracelet, you'd be very interested in it, wouldn't you?
Yes. And eating her. That's the most interesting thing. I want to eat her.
That is top of my list. You've made that very clear.
Very awesome.
Do you remember how she sings normally? Because I am a really good singer, and if I can copy her tune, I could probably attract her to a place that we have an advantage, and then we just surrounded her and attack her.
She never leaves. She lives just beyond the deadly waters. She never leaves her kingdom.
However, we can return to the place where we heard the voice, and perhaps your voice will lure her in, and we will still have the advantage, as you say.
Her song, I heard it once echoing down the halls, and it said, "Row, row really slow, I'll get into your brain, I'll plant my babies in your spine, and then I'll eat your skull."
Doesn't even rhyme.
I never said it was good.
But it is catchy nonetheless.
All right,
Should we try?
let's parlay. Rat Queen, do you mind if we just take a moment to talk amongst ourselves?
Yes, go ahead. Chenko, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where the spider's located. So I'd want to ask the Rat Queen that in the room with the alchemical vials, there is a burrow that obviously was made by her rats on the eastern wall. That is supposed to link somewhere to the adjoining area that is north of that library room where we heard the spider singing. I want to ask the Rat Queen what her rats have seen through that particular burrow, and is that where the spider is? Is there any other way we can access that area?
In that room are two giant metal statues that scream some gibberish about It says, "Show us the seal of approval," and then it squishes my rats.
Oh, okay. Is there any other door that we can access that room through? Because we can't fit through those small burrows.
Yeah, there is a door on the east side.
On the further east side, okay.
Yeah. And in there's a beautiful silver circle on the ground. We want to take it. But the metal statues are far too strong. And I have conceded that part of my kingdom to them because they stay in that room and never leave. And therefore, they are not a concern to me.
Okay, but the spider's not there either. Okay.
No.
Okay.
The spider is past the water to the north of us. If you come out of my chamber and hang a left, there's just the water, but it's blocked. It's bad water. It'll kill you if you touch it. But you're smart and capable and heroic. I know you'll be fine.
Guys, let's reconvene. We need to talk. Your
Right.
Eminence, just a moment.
Somebody's
Let-
mic
let-
is
let
making
us
like a very loud
decide.
buzzing noise. If you're not talking, can you mute your mic? See who that is. Still there. Might be Chenko.
Let me see.
Could be Roxy. Must be Roxy. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was Roxy. Okay. Yeah, so if you wanna talk, go ahead and unmute your mic. Just kind of take turns for me, just so that noise isn't like.
I don't like rats and I don't like spiders. They're both creatures of disgust. Could we maybe set these two players against one another? Fizzleboom, you've always coming up with a pretty...
Hey, Roxy, can you mute yourself real quick, buddy? Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. What do you want to say?
I want to ask, so you know what my wand can do, and I can also do fascinate. So can I use my wand function while I do fascinate?
Nope. It's one or
No?
the other.
Okay. So I want
You
to
can
share
skip-
this info. Yeah, I want to share this information with my group. So my wand sometimes can make me turn to fog, and then the spider would not like see me because that would be a fog, and I can use this to help our this group to know like what the spider is at or her disadvantages and any other helpful information, and I will bring this to the group.
But I think that the queen specifically wants us to deal with the spiders. I don't think she wants anything to do with actually going and fighting it herself. So I don't know if that's going to help us that much.
Well, if we couldn't drag her because the spider's corpse is so large and she wants it unfettered, she wants it in one piece, we could perhaps parlay with the spider and maybe set them against one another somehow.
That's what I was thinking, is maybe we can go and talk to this spider and see if the spider's interested in setting up an ambush or something.
Do you guys have like bombs or anything? Because when I become a fog, I can carry my belongings and I can bring the bomb into the spider's cave and just set the bomb in her cave and make a noise or something.
I like the way
Right.
you think, but no, I don't think we have any explosives on hand.
Yeah, yes, Chenko.
I have 2 flasks of oil that could be
And
set off.
also, Ren
using
has some
fireball
powdery
or something
blue
similar.
substance.
Nobody touches my powdery blue substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 flasks of oil that I took from another world that I still have left. You can take them if you want. That's what you want to do. But let's make sure we're picking our shots properly.
Let's make a move, guys. Time's ticking.
I say we go talk to the spider chick. I think that might be, we could try
Let's
to
find out where it is.
fight each other.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and head back to that room then.
All right. So you leave out of the space. She's like, I'm so glad you see the reason. And you leave out of the Rat Queen's lair, hang a left, and you're in a large rectangle room. It runs the rectangle lengthwise, it's north to south. And he does have the fireball spell. And so you're looking, and after just a little while, you can see there is a cistern full of water. It's like basically like a big bathtub set into the floor, and it is 20 feet across. Floating, face down, is a dwarf. You can see that it is the part that's down in the water. Its armor has unfolded, and you can see that it's like open, as if a zipper had come down the chainmail and just opened it up. And some of the links are just kind of like floating along in the water. It does have a backpack that is above the water.
Can we use the same grappling hook, attach it to the rope, and get the backpack?
Yeah, you have you have the grappling hook piece from the halfling. You can tie it back on. Yeah, and you throw it in. You pull. As you do, you kind of turn the dwarf over as you pull it out of the cistern, and the water itself comes up and lashes out and tries to grab, like slimy tentacles, the dwarf as you're pulling it out, and it does this kind of motion, but the dwarf falls out, and you can see that all of the skin has been completely seared off, revealing the skull and the bones of his neck and spine and chest, where his face was down in the water.
As an expert on such things, I can say that is not natural.
Anything useful in the backpack?
Yeah, lots of stuff. It's great. There are 2 oil flasks in the backpack. There's you can hold 3 vials of something in 1 gear slot. So if you have 2, that's still going to be 1 slot. There's a crowbar, which grants advantage on opening and strength check stuff. There is a rope. There's 17 gold pieces, and a clan medallion for Clan Stouthelm, which is one of the noble houses in this setting that lives in the High Cobble. And you could probably sell this thing for 10, 15 gold easily.
Do we have who's our loot tracker? Do we have somebody writing everything down?
Everyone gets 1 XP.
Okay, cool.
Oh. Now, yeah, if so for every 100 coins, you do have to take a gear slot. So make sure whoever it is that's holding this stuff, you can't just write it down in gear. Somebody has to hold it, or it's not with you. That's the difference between Shadowdark and like AD&D, where you can be like, okay, so like
we spread the coins.
Yeah, we spread the loot around. You have a number of slots based upon your strength, and you need to fill those slots with the things that you've picked up so far. And a scroll is a slot.
For the party, I have 1 inventory slot available to hold loot. That's taking in to account the scroll I just picked up.
Yeah, Roxy, I saw your hand go up.
I have 4 slots open, and I don't have any gold on me, so I can carry some gold and for inventory.
Cool. Vic, what's up, buddy?
How big is the cistern that we're looking at?
It's 20 feet across and 70 feet wide.
It's quite large.
Is it possible to walk around, or does it take up the whole room?
It takes up the whole room. You can see that the rat hole that there's a rat hole that bears into the east wall, and it connects in your mental map when you were in that room with like all the broken potion vials. There was a path going out west, which Fizzleboom was going to get dragged out of. They would line up perfectly.
Well, I don't like the idea of the water hands trying to grab us.
The lights go out.
Oh,
And we, according to Vic, on a 1 or a 2, we have a random encounter. No random encounter. Who wants to light up the next torch? Go
I
ahead,
shall.
Fizzleboom. Make sure to erase it out of your inventory.
This is torch number 3 for me. 20 and a 9 on the die, which gives me just a 12, which is sufficient,
Perfect.
if I remember correctly. Oh,
Splish, splash, take a bath. I will eat your brains.
can we see the spider?
No, you can hear it coming from across the water. There's a hallway connecting somewhere over there.
Across the water. That's like from the northern direction, no?
Yep.
All right, well, I tell the other guys, maybe, this is not a good place to fight it, or unless we can get it into the acid water.
Spider, do you wish to parley?
Come and see. Come and see.
You like
Knock,
that, rats?
knock, come and see.
No, I don't like his speech.
try
So
singing
be-
something, Victoria.
So between us and the spider, this is the pool of the poison water, right? And
Yeah,
she
some
wouldn't
kind of
come.
acid.
And she wouldn't come to our side.
No, not according to what the rat told you.
Pretty please, we come in peace.
All right. Oh, I see there's another talented musician in the room. I'm sorry, I can't leave my chamber. I've been created as a guardian of this space. But it seems that for the first time in years, I'm being blessed with the company of a proper musician. I will allow you access into my chamber, but beware. The creatures in the water will hurt you.
How can I come across the water and without
Is there a way
her?
for us to safely? Oh,
Sure. You can come back into the library. I have a special door.
Thank you so much.
That was clever. Let's backtrack to the library where there is not dangerous water.
All right. So to double back, I just need to do a little bit of Okay. You make it back into the library unhindered, and you can hear the soft sound of that spider's voice coming from the northeast side, and you follow the sound of the voice, and twinkle, twinkle, little torch, and a door opens behind a book rack, which is suspended to this false part of the wall, and it slides open. Ahead of you, you can see a very large square chamber, the corners of which are... In the corners of each of these rooms, there are 2-foot-tall silver statues. Beautiful, elegant women carved in different poses, holding harps, flutes, some sort of long stringed instrument that you can be held in both of your hands, and you're looking at these, and they look like they're quite valuable. And there's one in each of the 4 corners of this room. There are deep pits in the floor scattered across the room. There's 3 of them in total, one in the southeast area, one in the west wall, basically not quite blocking the hallway that leads out, but a big portion of the entrance is covered with this hole. or blocked with this hole. And then in the north side, there's also a deep hole in the floor. There's a door leading to the east, and it's closed. There's an open hallway on the west, and it runs long west, well out of your torchlight. There's a door on the south wall. You came in through a secret door on the south wall on the west, and there's also another one on the east with a door, and it's closed. And there, hanging upside down on a spider web as thick as a rope, you see a giant, hairy, purple spider. Her torso humanoid. Her abdomen 8 hairy tarantula-like legs. You can see that her hands are clutched together like so, upside down, and you can see her inside of her mouth are razor-sharp teeth dripping with some sort of liquid. Welcome. Which of you is the vocalist?
That will be me.
Thank you for coming. I've been trapped in this room for so long. You can see that she has a silver collar around her neck. I was summoned here by a great magician to guard his most precious forge. But he hasn't come back in a long time. And there's no one to make music with. Set me free.
I feel like there is a misunderstanding in this world between you and the Rat Queen.
She is my food, her and her children.
That would explain the dislike.
I don't really like the way they taste. But
What would happen if we let you go? Where would you go?
I would go back to my world, my plane.
Do you think that you'd be willing to maybe dispatch a group of rats on your way out the door?
If you remove this collar from me, I could leave the room, but I will immediately leave the plane. This is what binds me here.
Mm.
And how is this ring bound to you?
It was placed upon me when I was summoned here by the mage jeweler Draxas.
So no interest in slaughtering a bunch of rats, eh?
I've been slaughtering them for years. They're really not that delicious, but I won't be able to. If you help me get out of this room, I literally will leave immediately.
When you leave on your way, will you come across this rat's family? Because
No, I'll be teleported back to the elemental plane. Like I'll just be gone. Yeah. Which would be really nice for me. I'm losing my sanity here.
How do we accomplish this thing?
Remove the silver bracelet around my neck.
And can that be done by normal means, or is it
I
stuck
can't
with-
remove it. I'm bound to not touch it, but you could just unlock it.
Does it require
Yes, Chenko.
a key?
Let's let Chenko have it. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, before I just tell the spider, I said, before we agree on to help you, which we don't have any problem with in principle, can I ask you about this room and any traps that are around here and what else is in the dungeon? Have you seen any ghosts? Have you seen any big pieces of machinery that looks like a forge?
Well, the workshop is right through that door, and she points to the east.
East.
And the Guardians, they're down here, and she points. Oh, there is another door. It's on the west wall. There's the long corridor. In the very southwest bit, there is a little, what looks like a closet door, a very tiny door. The Guardians are in there. You'll need the seal, but the seal is also what will free me.
the seal?
It's a circle of jade, and it has a large D on it. It's what bound me to this collar, and it's what will unlock the collar.
Well.
and
Oh,
you
well,
will need
that's
to
what we
present it to the guardians, or they will crush you. And we have another gifted membership from my man, Meth BS. Let me know what the fates have decided for our party. But no, I won't be passing by the rats. I've been eating them for years. They're disgusting. But as soon as you free me, if you can find the seal of approval, then you can unlock my chains. I will be free. You can have my beautiful silver statues as a precious reward. Um, and I promise not to eat you.
We came with no harm. So, we
Vic, you
came
lose one of your luck tokens, buddy.
no harm.
One of your luck tokens
so-
disappears. Pickpocketed. Sorry, go ahead, Roxy.
So like I want to tell this to my group because I'm also a musician and I feel so related to this spider, and I feel like it is really sad that she's been trapped in here. And I also really like her instruments, the instruments on the silver statue. So personally, I would prefer to help her instead of the other way. So what do you
Vic,
guys
I
would
I
just
saw
like-
your hand shoot up, and then we'll go to Taylor after. Yeah, Vic?
Yeah, I agree with Victoria. I'll volunteer to take the thing off its neck if everyone agrees.
I just want to just little counterpoint here, just a little possibility. What if she's lying and then she kills everybody?
No.
Sorry, can we just? Is it okay if we just talk for 1
Should-
sec? Thanks.
Oh,
I appreciate you so
Oh,
much. Yeah,
okay.
no, it's
I'm
good.
gonna,
Thank
and she
you.
kind of pulls up her spider web.
Good. Thank you.
Well, Ren, I have to say that is appropriately cautious, and I applaud you for bringing up that line of thinking. So let's discuss that. She could be lying.
She could be lying, but this occupation is full of wrath and deception. There's only one way forward. I mean, what's the option? Do we fight the spider?
As you say that,
Occupation.
a ghostly apparition appears.
Oh, let's follow the ghost.
A woman, crouching low, with a cloaked appearance, a visage, sneaking along through the room. A ghostly spider drops down. The lady in a cloak swings her sword, swings and stabs. The spider pushes. The lady falls, and you see her. She falls into the northernmost pit. The ghost grabs her chest, and then disappears. She was not a good singer. She comes and visits me. She's my only guest.
And that was you, the spider in the vision we saw?
Well, yes. It seems this ghost, she's a little unsettled with how things ended, but she did come into my domain first.
Are we not in your
That
domain
makes
right
a
now?
lot of sense.
Yes, but you were invited due to having a very talented musician with you who offers a song of her own, something new for me to hear and listen to, for someone for me to collaborate with, someone to ease my boredom.
That looks like that's the only reason we haven't been attacked.
Yes, I would have eaten you already.
But you're trapped.
Yes. And I
So
don't
how-
want to eat you, because if you're going to keep me here, at least we can sing songs together.
Does she seem to be able to move about this room mostly
Yes.
unhindered?
She is
Okay.
kind of like skittering along the ceiling. You can see her. as
So she
talks
could
to
have
you.
attacked anyway if she wanted to.
If we let you go, would the forge still function?
I don't have anything to do with the forge. All I'm here is to protect it. I didn't make it, so I don't know if it works or not. And it wouldn't be contingent upon my presence here. I'm just the
Very good. I just
security.
wanted to clarify, and you wouldn't happen to be lying about that, would you?
No, I'm not lying about anything.
Of course not. Perish.
In Shadowdark, can we roll dice for like if she's telling the
Reading
truth,
her,
like
reading her.
reading her?
You can always roll. Yeah, see me roll a wisdom check.
He's under no obligation.
That would be
to us.
that's D20, right?
And then add a wisdom bonus if you have one.
Wisdom.
I've got a high wisdom.
Oh, 15.
15.
Yeah.
When you're watching her, she does seem really interested in music. She's been singing songs this entire time. She has crafted these fine statues and placed them all around her room, and they are of musicians. And whenever you sang a song to her, she stopped singing her little taunts and actually engaged in conversation with you. You think it could be she could be I mean, like you don't know. She is a monster elemental from beyond the pale of reality, but she's not eating you right now. That's a good sign. Thank you, Mr. Ribs.
So she could attack us anytime, and the caller wouldn't stop her. And the only reason she's not attacking us, that I believe, would be the interaction between me and her.
I think that's reasonable. I think it's worth the risk that we may run because she could kill us anytime if she wanted anyway, it seems. I still applaud Ren for calling it out.
Yes.
Let's go ahead. And since Ioannis went ahead and volunteered, I won't stand in the way of his bravery. And
She slides down her rope.
No doubt sacrifice.
Skitters up to you.
Well, before
she towers over you, 7 feet tall.
That's a big spider.
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on myself first.
Roll a d20.
That's a 15 that goes off with a +3 on top of that.
Yeah, absolutely. She would have a disadvantage against any attacks or spells that target you.
I remove
As you take the jade medallion and wave it near the collar, it immediately falls off, hits the ground. The collar itself is pure silver. Looks like it's quite valuable. You could probably get maybe 10 gold for that. That's 1 XP from everyone. You notice that the spider, Sheila, just kidding. She doesn't just disappear. In fact, it takes about 4 seconds for her to disappear. As she begins to turn to dust directly in front of you, she evaporates. Everyone gets 1 XP for having defeated not Shelob. TM.
So that's 2 in total, right?
Yeah.
1 for the collar, 1 for the making her go away. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
There are a couple doors out of this room. One with the stone guardians. One is a workshop to the east, which she told you about. There's also that door on the south wall that's a little further east as well. There's lots of places to explore, and we have about 22 minutes. If you guys are quick, you might be able to get it all done.
Anybody
Yes,
have
works.
like bottles and stuff so we can collect the poison water to up against the Rat Queen family later? Because the water is deadly to them.
Yes, Vic. I don't think so.
The statues that she said we could have, what value are they?
They're big. They'll each take 1 slot to carry. They are worth, I mean, you have to kind of like guesstimate because it's not exactly clear. They are, I do know this, I wrote it down. Oh, they are each worth maybe 10 or 15 gold each. I mean, they are solid silver, really big.
I've got 2 slots.
I got 1 myself. I got 2 myself, so there was 4 total.
Yeah.
Let's grab them.
Let's grab them.
Okay. So who has open gear slots for carrying stuff right now?
I do. I'll grab the.
I can just get rid of some useless
collar?
gear and take
All
more
right,
value.
Taylor is
collar.
going to hold on to the collar. Chango said he's going to ditch some gear. Okay.
I've got 2 slots available as is.
Excellent. You guys are doing great.
Yeah, I just filled up all my slots. I'm carrying 2 of the statues.
Very nice. Okay.
I'll take
And yep. All right. So now you have some options from this room. There's the hallway to the west, which you guys skipped over completely because it was on the wrong side of that water. There is a door to the south by your secret door that you could go into. There's a door to the west underneath that hallway. It's a little closet-sized door. And then there's the workshop on the east, which not Shelob said is over there.
We should
But-
check out the workshop first.
What about the Guardians? The Guardians where we can use
They're
the
in that
seal,
closet. Yeah, she said they're in a closet.
and if we already have the seal, the Jade medallion.
Correct.
I mean, there's got to be something. If it's being guarded by something, there's got to be something to it.
Remind me,
call.
sorry, where are those guardians?
They're in the closet on the west
Well,
wall. There's a tiny closet door.
Like
Well, you sound really
northeast corner.
excited about it, Johannes. Do you want to go open up that closet?
We've got that's the one that the Rat Queen was saying was crushing her children because they didn't have the seal, and we have the seal, from what I can tell.
All right, Johannes, you go up to that door.
hmm
Do you open it?
Yeah, with the seal in hand. Well,
You
I
do.
knock.
Nobody responds. You quickly open the door and see 2 massive iron golems standing parallel to each other, basically occupying from floor to ceiling and then 2 abreast. Like these things are basically blocking up this closet. You can see that there's a table just on the other side of them, and the statues say, "Show us the seal of approval." You flash it, they power down. There's a table just beyond the 2 iron golems, and you see there's a silver magic circle that has been inlaid into this table. There is a huge book right there on top of the silver circle. Looks like a pentagram etched in silver and then built into the table itself. And then there's a book, and the title says the Tome of Looping Enchantments. There's a ruby ring on the table and an envelope written in the hand of Draxas. It says, "To Jareem, my grandson." And it's a sealed envelope.
I shout out the contents of the room to the rest of the party that we found these things in there. And does that silver inlay, is it like recessed? Does that look like it would fit the ring that was around the spider's neck? Like if we
No.
placed it in
This
place?
is like a very large table, wooden,
Oh, yeah.
and the silver circle is built into the table.
Got ya. Guys, what do you want to do? I mean, we're in.
Well, let's just take the stuff and we can bring maybe the letter for Jareem, right? Because that's from his grandfather. He'll probably pay us handsomely for that.
And gather it all up.
As you take the envelope, you can feel there's something heavy, and it's kind of like the shape of a ring. There's the ring on the table, which when you take gives. Oh, let's get him back in here.
Vibes.
He's trying to get back in. I can see it. Oh, there he is. That'll bring him back. What's up, dude? He's back. Okay, so there was a red ruby ring on the table. When you pick that up, everyone gets 3 experience points. When you defeat the iron golems, everyone gets 1 XP by presenting the you don't defeat the iron golems. You defeat the trap of the iron golems with the jade medallion, and the Tome of Looping Enchantments. This is a very very precious book. You're gonna want to take that. You have all of the things in your possession.
Specifically, I want to pass a statue off to somebody, and I want to take the Tome of Looping Enchantments.
I can take one statue. I have a lot.
Thank
Yeah, Victoria takes the statue. You put the ring on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a ring of fire protection. This will reduce all. It's a ring of fire resistance. It will reduce all fire damage taken by half.
And I have a spare torch now because that's what I need to. Oh, being on my person, does that take up a slot? The ring?
Yes, all magic items do take up a slot.
Okay, well, I've got a torch, so I'll throw it to the ground if anyone wants to take it.
Yeah, Taylor's cam busted out. I think maybe he's having some connection issues in Thailand, so it happens. We are an international crew. We've got Chinese, Australians, Americans, and Thailand, all represented here, scattered across the world. Okay, so yeah, you get those things. You guys should be doing pretty good on XP.
This is not to be greedy, but for those statues that we found out in the room with the spider, do we get any XP for that? The 4 statues that we grabbed?
It is a part of the XP that you got already for the. She gave you the silver collar.
Great.
You also got XP. Yeah, but that's a good question. I did look it up. If it's like separate pieces, do you get XP for each? It's just XP for the whole horde.
Okay.
Good question though.
Well, we got minutes to go. Let's get to another room.
Let's go to the
All
workshop.
right. The workshop on the east side. You cross over and you enter a room with murals painted on the walls. This is a very, you can tell, is a very precious place for Draxas. He painted Ifrit fire genies all over the walls, and these fire genies are holding anvils and hammers and forging magical jewelry. And you can see a table with all sorts of little gems and chunks of gold and silver ore. You can see jewelers' tools are hanging on the wall. There is a forge on the far southern wall that has bellows and an anvil. There's a pile of coal next to it. And this must be the forge that is imbued with the arcane magic that you were told not to tamper with by Jareem. You can see that there's a workbench, and on it is a crystal cup with all of these magical sigils engraved into it. There are 2 rings with precious stones on the table as well. Each of these rings could easily get 100 gold if you were to sell them. There's a bunch of little small gold ingots. Oh, sorry, there's a bunch of small ingots, and 3 of them are gold, and you could probably get maybe 4 gold for them. They're kind of like the thin little bars. You could probably get 4 gold each for those, but again, you're running out of space now. There are some silver. There's 5 silver as well. They're worth less. They're probably worth about 2 or 3 gold each. But there are 2 full platinum bars, and each of those is worth 40.
And by tampering with this stuff,
I have a lot of open slots.
So each of these 10 ingots would take up a spot. So you need 10 slots to get them all.
Okay, sounds like the platinum ingots are the most valuable. It was 2 additional rings. You said each were 100 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Hey,
so that's 12 actually. 12 because the 2 rings will each take up a slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this treasure separate from us tampering with the forge? And sorry, Chenko.
It's not bolted down. You can take it. Yes, Chenko, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, based on what I've been taking notes off of so far, it's better to take the smaller, more valuable items like the rings, ditch silver and stuff like that because it's not worth very much. We might have to ditch stuff like something big like the statues if they're not worth very much. But I would prioritize the rings, the cup with the sigils, and maybe the platinum bars.
Yes,
I'll ditch a whole bunch of gear just to make sure we can clear it out.
Yeah, I agree with Joe, Chenko. That's exactly what I would prioritize as well. The statues are nice. We'll take them if we have room, but they were only worth 10, 15 gold, he said. Make space for this chalice, make space for the rings, and the platinum bars sound like they're worth more than the statues as well. So I'm going to drop one of the silver statues, and I'll take what's the chalice again?
It's a crystal chalice cup, and it's got sigils all in it. You don't know what it is.
Is there any chance that I can read it? I happen to speak Celestial and Draconic.
So hey Taylor, he's back. So these sigils are actually quite readable for anybody who can do arcane magic, and this is the crystal crucible. The lights go out. We're rolling.
I'm looking at the crystal crucible and putting it in my inventory.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have to run a little bit over because I just rolled a 1. The lights went out, and the rats who have burrowed their little spy tunnels in the walls just watched you strike a deal with the Spider Queen. You betrayed the trust of the rats, and they are going to seek vengeance. Now, just because you guys have all of this wonderful treasure doesn't mean you're going to make it out of this workshop alive. And actually, I'll have to roll a d8 to see how many of them are. As you can see, you see one rat as the torch goes out.
It's just a one. It was scouting.
The one.
Yeah. I'm still scared.
But the light does go out, and I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Ooh.
I got a natural 20. I got a natural 20.
There goes first.
It is. I like the way the dice are working right now. 5. I got a natural 20.
Six.
20.
10. You got a natural 20 on something that's not very important.
Rats in the Cellar from Aerosmith.
I also got a natural 20.
What's your dex mod?
-1.
I get to go first. So I get to pick who I'm going to eat. I have a D5 of options. It's number 1. That's Chenko. I get to roll with advantage.
That used to be me.
Yeah, that's true. 16 on the die is going to be enough. I'm going to do 4 damage to you. I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right, Constitution saving throw. I have a +2 to Constitution, so let's hope I can roll. Oh, natural 20! Oh yes!
You son of a. Jack, I also need a Constitution saving throw from you because you were bit by a rat earlier, weren't you?
Correct, and that would be a fail. 5.
Nice.
I'm already feeling the sniffles.
You notice that your Constitution, your score, has gone down by 3. You feel sick and feverish. You've contracted what? Yeah, one rat is attacking 4 people. In service of the queen. Yeah, bro. Every day, I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw for me, okay? Because you are currently diseased with the bubonic plague. You can feel like the shivers, the sweats are coming down your face. Something is wrong here.
Oh no, my great!
And if all this rat soldier can do is infect each and every one of you with his disease, then he has served his purpose for the queen. And you know you know that she's coming for you guys. The rats, they can get out of the cellar. They're not trapped here like the spider. They can find you in your inn, at your school. They can leave their droppings in your mouth while you're sleeping.
Ugh.
They're coming for you. They will have their revenge. And now it's Chenko's turn.
Right.
Where's
I
the
can't
dot?
see shit, so I'm going to light a torch. So that
You're gonna
hopefully
try.
somebody can come, whoever's next can come and one-shot this one rat. This is my logic working. What do I need to roll? D20.
An attack roll. Yeah, an attack roll.
An attack roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to light a torch. It can be
Yeah,
dex
right.
or intelligence. You need a 12, but it is at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I would roll 2 D20s and the lower one. Oh shit. It failed, but I'm gonna use my luck token to re-roll because I have
Do
2.
that. You actually do have
So I'm
2.
gonna have 2, so I'm gonna use my luck token again. Re-roll, please. Bang. I failed again. So I'm gonna use my last second luck token to do it again.
Go,
Come
Chenko,
on!
you got this. You got this.
Oh yes, 18. I managed.
All right. Excellent.
Easy. First try.
All right. So after using all of your magic resources, you have finally lit the torch, and fizzle boom, you see a fat beaver-sized rat.
Ah! I beat it to death with my stick. I have rolled a 19 on the die for an overall 20 to hit.
You do hit it.
So close to being a critical. Here goes my D4. A 1 point of damage.
You pop it on the back. It kind of hisses at you, and it goes to Ren.
Let me show you how to actually hit with a staff. I'm gonna try the same thing.
Like this.
Give me an attack roll.
12 minus 1 is 11.
You do hit.
Let's go. Okay. All right. I have. All right. Okay. So I rolled a 1 on the damage die, and then if you
Nice.
subtract 1 from that, yeah, it's 0.
You don't add or subtract strength modifiers from
Oh,
the
okay, that's
damage.
good.
It's just the D4 damage. So you do 1 pop,
Nice.
pop. You guys are hitting it with the stick. It's just like Victoria. What do you want to do?
Kill it.
You're not gonna next turn
fate
because
die,
I'm
we
going
gotta-
to fascinate you.
We've got a fate die, which is advantage on the next roll. That's actually going to be for Victoria for the attack roll here. You get to roll 2d20 and take the higher number. Thank you. My ear trumpet has been struck by lightning. This has been so much fun.
Advantage. It's 16, 18. Charisma
You hit.
plus 3, so 21.
Well,
I'm
it's
using my
dex
fascinate.
plus 3. Yeah. Oh, you're fascinate.
Yes, I'm fascinating that rat, so he's gonna be.
It absolutely succeeds. You what do you do to fascinate this guy?
Using
You sing a
giving
song,
my
do a
voice?
dance. Oh, you
My
sing a little
voice.
song for it. I'm the Pied Piper, and you kind of like do this little like wave for it, and kind of goes slack.
Yeah.
Vic,
All right.
you're gonna have advantage if you're gonna attack it.
I'm attacking.
Yeah, you have advantage. It is completely like enthralled.
That's a 15 to hit.
You hit. Roll a d8 for your damage.
Nice.
I'm going to use my luck token because that's a 1. Oh, 6. I got a 6. I'm going to reroll.
You do crush this thing, splitting it open. There's only one of them, and we do have to round down, so no XP for that. Also, no treasure, which I rolled, sadly. But here's your chance. You can get out of here. We have just enough time to escape.
Bolt. We get out. We're running for the entrance. There is no pausing. We're dragging Ren along. He's going, but I think there's something else. No, Ren. Come on, Ren.
There is definitely more in this. There's more to uncover and explore, we'll see if next week if this dungeon is still here, because another adventure might come and clear out now that the job is much easier. Yes, Vic, what's up?
On the way out, I've got iron spikes. I wouldn't mind locking the door.
All right, so make sure nothing gets out. We also have a wizard that can seal it shut for a while. Let me roll some random encounters as you guys are escaping. We got 1, 2, 3 to go. 6, 6, and 2. You guys make it to the door. Dream's on the other side. Did you guys get rid of the ghosts?
The ghosts?
Yep, no ghosts.
Yeah, the ghosts.
Yeah, we can say it's gone. If the spider's gone, then the ghost is gone as well by default, right?
He opens the door. Get in, get quick. And he closes it behind you. So everything's handled, right? There's nothing left down there. I can go down.
No
and
ghosts.
We're gonna
Definitely
need to
no
go
ghosts.
We're gonna need what?
But don't go in there alone.
Wait
That's
for
the
us.
whole thing. Okay.
Wait,
So-
wait, don't go yet. Don't go yet. We're still not completely sure it's safe. It could be dangerous for you, and we wouldn't want our generous employer to be unsafe.
So another week without any idea of what's going down in my grandfather's precious magical forge.
We could show him the.
Well,
So,
we
yeah.
might get it done faster if you wouldn't let these interlopers come in between.
We've got a
What'd
little
you say, Vic?
We've got a little something that you might want. So if you were to let us finish the task here and not let anyone else intervene or interfere with what we're doing. You said if it wasn't bolted down, just keep it between us. We've got this under control. It's not quite ready, but it will be ready.
Okay, so you're saying I can have that envelope with my name on it
I'm
if
saying you
I
can have
promise
that.
not to let anybody else in.
We'll give it to you next week if you let no one else get in. There's things that we need to finish up in here.
Okay, give it to me now, and I won't let anybody in. But you live in the. I'm not gonna mince words here. You live in the South Side. You could die before I see you again, and I'll never find out the contents of that envelope.
Guys, what do you think?
I won't let anybody else
in. I think it's reasonable because we still have a lot of treasure anyway.
If he's willing to give us the promise that we would,
We want rights. We want rights for this. We want rights for what's down there.
we
We're not
want
going to touch your.
we
We're
want
not gonna touch-
exclusive rights to cleaning this out and getting it ready for your proper usage, proper safe usage.
All right. So what I need is for this deal, I just need a charisma roll to see if he's gonna be into it. So who here
I
wants
love
to be the?
Victoria. I imagine she's got a decent one.
I have
I have a plus three.
3 on charisma.
Oh, we have 2 people with +3. So how about
Go ahead,
this?
go ahead.
You guys decide amongst yourselves. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right,
Victoria,
Victoria, roll a
roll.
d20
Victoria,
and
roll.
add a
No,
3.
go ahead.
I've got just one thing. You can use the luck token for
12
somebody
plus
else.
3, 15.
Yes, you can. 15. He seems to be trustworthy, and he seems to be really curious about what's in that envelope. So he agrees to your deal, shakes on it.
Okay. Well, whoever had it.
Very cool. He tucks it into his robes, and with that, you guys have accomplished a massive, a huge goal, because you should have more than enough gold and XP to level up. I will write up the after action report, giving you guys your grades. I don't have any reason to downgrade you. You guys played like kings. I absolutely enjoyed every bit of it. And so assume that it's only going to take you 1 week of training and 10 gold pieces. So divvy up the treasure you guys have. You wrote it all down. The magic items, make sure that it's fair on how you distribute those. And you can do all of that on the Discord.
Okay.
And then send me your downtime if you want to train and where you train, because that will matter. Yes, Vic.
Just on that, up until the treasure that we found, I was on 9 XP. Do I get another X? Will I hit the 10 after handing over the ring or the envelope?
No. No. So that puts you at 9. So you're just shy of leveling up. Everybody else should be there.
Did you guys get any XP while I was disconnected there?
Yes.
At what point were you disconnected?
You should have
When I
gotten
left the call.
5. You should have gotten 5 XP. I don't know exactly when that happened, but there was 5 in that room. There was 3 from the magic ring, 1 for defeating the iron golems, and then 1 for finding the other treasure. So 5 in that room, which you didn't get. So that should put you around 9 or so.
And
9, which means no. Taylor should be at 10 because he had 1 coming into the session. So you should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to level up. Okay, so yeah, you guys divide that up. We are going to call the stream here. For everybody that's still watching after all of this, after these crazy shenanigans and this so many hours, I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the donations. It really, I feel, spiced up the game a lot. It made my job as DM feel so much more rewarding because I got to take my hands off the steering wheel. So that was very fun. Thank you all for watching, and I hope I can catch you in the next one.